The marvels of technology.
Wow. We have our own stage and everything now.
Wow. We're all good, Mom. Howdy, everybody. How are you doing? We are the Mulqueen family, two of them, two of the family members.
You can count.
Jer is the older, as you can probably tell, and I am the younger. Actually, Nana, come here for just 1 second. We want to start off by wishing all the mamas a happy Mother's Day coming up tomorrow. This is my mom.
Hi.
So my mom started the company with my dad, and I have two brothers. One is sitting off to the side here, and the other one I think is off today.
He's off today.
I don't know how that worked out. But so there's two brothers and myself, and then we have these crazy grandkids.
I'm the crazy?
I think so.
I guess it depends on the day.
So today is going to be a fun day. We're getting back into live sales. We'll do them on a regular basis.
Where's Kenny?
There's Kenny. Come on over. Poke your head in.
Hey, no, Dad, you can put your face on that table. And I'll
Oh, yeah, lay down on the table where we're going to show the fabric.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
So we're just waiting for a few more people to come in. Where are you guys watching from? We've got
Let me fix my shirt.
We've got Gene from Buckeye. Got a few in Mesa. Hi, Angie. Hi, Kathy. Got Buckeye, Surprise, Tolleson.
Yeah, I was noticing a lot of people from Arizona when I was filling out the
Maryland,
names.
Wisconsin, Queen Creek.
So today is a special sale day, and it's mainly for anybody that has pre-ordered the shipping box. And the whole idea behind that was, like if you're out of state, we can ship it to you, and it's all like whatever you buy, there, you don't have to pay any extra for shipping now because you already prepaid for that. But on top of it, anybody that has signed up, you might have noticed that you get a free gift.
Free?
Yeah.
Free 99?
Free 99.
What's that?
And John Pardo, tell them what they have won.
So
what do they get?
We're giving out some Madeira.
Can you hold 4 at once? Because that's what.
Let me see how. You think give me 2 more.
No, but it's only supposed to be 4.
Oh. We're giving out 4 spools of thread. These are a 40 weight, I'm assuming.
50 weight.
50 weight. They are 50 weight.
Can't you tell by the weight?
It's what language is this? German?
German.
Yeah, this is 100%
Read it in
Mark Baumwolle, whatever the heck that means. Probably 100% cotton.
They're 1,000 meter spools, and every one of you that signed up gets 4.
What the heck is a kilometer?
A kilometer? Some of them may be variegated that you get, but you get what you get. This is what my mom always told me at the gumball machines, that I got what I got and I don't get upset. But that didn't rhyme. You get what you get.
So you know, everyone's seen my shirt with Nana on it a dozen times. I've worn it a lot, but now I've got the shirt with Papa on there. So there he is in a Viking helmet drinking some beer. So that's good old Papa. He drinks beer?
I guess so.
Apparently.
Oh, look at there's Robert Chipler joined us. Very good. So there may be people watching that haven't pre-ordered the box quite yet, and the idea of a box, it's not necessarily a box. It's not like a fancy box. It was just like your key to shop with us, and you do get. Why am I hearing voices? Is that weird? Maybe it's just in my head.
No, it's because we're in an actual store.
Oh, there's customers.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
We have customers.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
It's funny because there's a curtain there, so they just hear voices coming from here, and they're like, "Who's in there?"
Yeah, we put a black curtain up. This is our new studio, by the way. The background will change every once in a while.
Barb, if our volume's too low on your computer or whatever you're watching on, you might need to turn it up a bit.
Unless other people say that we're too low. But we're we're gonna start doing this on a regular basis, and sometimes there'll be notions.
Yeah. So let's get into this real quick. So if you are on YouTube, at the very top there's a pinned comment. I'm assuming it's over that direction, and it's a little black box. Typically it's black, but it's a pinned comment from us. If you click that link, if you've not already purchased the shopping box, you unfortunately cannot bid on the fabric or bid on the fabric. If you want to purchase the shopping box, then you can bid on the fabric. But we're going to give basically another 5 minutes or so until we'll cut off the box purchases. If you haven't purchased by say 10, 15, you're not going to be on the list for the purchases you can purchase for the next time. But just so you guys know, if you've already purchased the box, you're grandfathered in for the next however many times we do it this way.
Well, for sure the next one.
Yeah, for sure the next one. So it's basically,
that's a big announcement. Let's say that again.
So the $10 that you paid for your free shipping, or the box with the gifts and everything in it, will also qualify you for the next time we go live. So,
and the only way we can do that is we're going to send everybody an email, and you'll have to let us know if you want to be part of the next one, and we will put you on the list. So if you've paid for this one, you don't have to pay for the next one. And we're going to be doing this again. We have a lot more fabric, Riley Blake fabric, than what we're going to show today. So we will do it again at some point, but we'll mix it up and do other fabric brands in between. And next time the gifts may be different. The threads, we thought that was a cool way to start.
And I'll also show you guys real quick how to buy it if you don't see the link, if you're on Facebook or that kind of thing. I don't need your order number. We have over here on this side, we've got all of the 80 or so pages laid out. So let me show you guys how to purchase it, just in case. We're going to let it go for another 5 minutes. Share screen.
We're sharing the screen.
So on here, when you come to our homepage, this is what you see. So click here to register for the live sale. When you click that guy, you're going to see the live shopping box and then how this is going to work. So the only way to shop the sale is by pre-ordering the box. Now it's just purchasing the box. And basically, if you purchase within the next 5 minutes, you're guaranteed for the next time as well.
Perfect.
And you get a gift worth $30.
This time. Next time it may vary. And let me tell you what, we have some that have 20 cuts available. So we'll tell you how many cuts are available before we show it. You have to be fast to comment if you want it, because you may not get it. After you guys comment, we will read out the name so you know if you got it or not. And we are looking at comments from Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So we're going by our screen. If it looks like you commented before someone, we're going by a true response screen here of the comments. So if you are interested in a fabric that we're showing, comment fast. We are going to ask you to comment. I'm going to grab one real quick to show you.
All of the yardage is already cut. It's all in single yards, unless we tell you differently, but it's all in 1 yard cuts, cut at they're cut 37 right there.
Yeah, 37 inches. So I don't know if you know this, but if you shop fabric at our store, online or in store, we cut at 37 inches because the groove is too deep on our cutting mats at 36, so we move it out to 37. No, we just do a little extra just to make sure that that you're getting a full yardage. But the first fabric is going to be A1. So when we show it on our camera, you're going to comment A1. And if you're the first one, on this one, there's 22 of the first one available. And so when you comment the first 22 people, if there are 22 people interested in that yard cut, then they will get the yard cut put on the other side, and we'll tally it up at the end.
You also have to, if you want multiple, just say A1 times 2 or A1 2 yards, so on and so forth. So we're going from...
So the first person could actually buy all 22 yards.
Correct.
But just know they're all cut. We've cut all of them into 1 yard pieces. So if you say you want 2, it'll be 2 1 yard cuts.
Yep. You can get as many as you want. So, I mean, if you wanted the entire line, or the entire line of Hometown Holiday, that's the first one. You can buy the entire line.
But it's not nice to your neighbors. Let's all be fair here.
Life's not fair.
It isn't?
No.
So, Jer, could you, if you guys don't mind, we're going to tell you that we just got back from Chicago.
There's no R.
Oh, no R. No. Chicago. So we were in
this
Chicago.
Guy, I swear.
Why were we in Chicago, Jer?
Hanging out.
Will you grab our...
Yeah, will you grab that little thingy up front?
Yes.
Our leg lamp.
We
got a leg lamp.
We went to the Handy Quilter Retailer Academy, but that was also in line with the H&H Chicago, which is our new industry trade show. So every brand that you guys know and love they were there, and
we got some really good deals.
Mm-hmm. Really, really good deals. So hopefully within the next few times that we go live, we'll have
some of those deals for you.
Some of those deals to come
but
in.
They said that we may be getting an award at the ceremony for Handy Quilter. Come on in, Bernie. Oh, I'm not going to show it yet. This is a dangerous, sharp-edged award.
I was no longer worried about walking around Chicago once I got that.
Yeah. So Jared carried this with him. He was like cuddling it with it. He slept with it at night.
I did.
But
kept it warm.
We got the HQ Legacy Partner of the Year award out of 400 dealers. Out of 400 Handy Quilter dealers, these dealers with our family and Mulqueen's got the Legacy Partner of the Year award. I can hear everybody cheering out there.
I know, there's the whole crowd.
I can hear that.
Live studio audience.
We were pretty proud that we got that. They said that we were going to get an award, and then they kept going through all the awards.
There's like 24 awards, and
the very last award was the one that we got.
That was the first time they ever did awards, which was cool. So
that was pretty neat. We found some new products at the H&H show. We bought some new Cuddle that I hope my mom doesn't get mad at. We bought Cuddle fabric that has such a low loft that you can piece with it.
Yep. It's
which
really
is
cool.
Kind of unheard of. Normally we just use Cuddle on the back.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
It's Kenneth. Oh. Can you get him? He has to print all the orders.
Those are new ones?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to get started here right after he prints off. So we just need a couple more minutes. I'm going to tell you about if you're local here.
So we're cutting it off now. Once they're printed, there's no more.
We have something coming up. I'm actually going to go over to the camera so that Jared can show this. Can you read that?
Fabric Happy Hour.
Happy.
Jacqueline, the box is on the homepage of our website. You just click on live sale. It's right there on the homepage.
So that bracelet is going to be something we're going to do shortly. It's going to be Fabric Happy Hour. So the happy hour may or may not have, I'm just going to put it down here.
Are you Drinking that already?
Yeah.
What time? Do you have orange juice in it at least?
Right here.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
No, really probably won't have any normal happy hour stuff other than maybe snacks, but we'll tell you a lot more about the happy hour coming up. So that's kind of cool. We're excited for our happy hour thing. We have bracelets that you'll have to get in order to be part of our happy hour.
One thing I'm going to mention, when you purchase the box, obviously credit card information, you needed your legal name. If you have a different YouTube name or a different Facebook name that's not the same as what you would have put in on these papers over here, I need you to email me
Or just comment.
or just comment, so that way we do know. Yeah, just comment.
That'd be easier.
Hello, boys from Tempe store. Hi,
There's
Brian.
Brian Van Ort from our Tempe store. Hey, we might crank call you later.
Oops, excuse me.
Did you really just do that?
Yeah, I burped.
So when we landed in Chicago, we took a Uber to the hotel. We saw the place that was going to host the H&H show and the Handy Quilter Academy. It was like the Donald A. Stevens Convection Center. I was like, wow, convection. That's going to be pretty hot. I was excited for maybe some Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. So the convection center turned out to be a convention center. Like it wasn't actually an oven. So
I'll tell you how we found that out.
How did we find that out?
We're checking into our hotel room and he asked the lady at the desk, so why is it a convection center? Is it just a bunch of hot air moving around?
I was like, is it really hot in there?
I had to keep a straight face. And so I'm sitting there trying not to laugh my face off. And yeah, she's like, it's a convention center.
Not a convection center. Okay, let's practice real quick.
Yeah, Clay, you are you.
Let's practice. Let's act like you want to...
This is Z1.
Z as in zebra 1. And everybody, if you don't mind to practice, just to type in Z1. And that means that you are wanting to buy this box cutter.
No, not D1, Z1.
But D1 is fine.
Yeah.
We're just practicing. Oh, Cheryl wants... Oh, that's a Z1. Perfect.
Clay wants 2 box cutters.
Okay, Clay. You don't have to put ×1 if you only want one. All you have to do is put Z1. So I'll send you all an invoice for a box cutter if that's okay. No, that was just practice. Oh, well, it wasn't. Won't let me pay. Interesting. What's that?
I just refunded the shipping. Tell them
Oh,
that if they're shipping.
yeah, when we first came up with the idea of pre-buying the shipping and some free gifts to be part of this event, just so we know who's out there, and we accidentally forgot to say it was free shipping on the item. So anybody that has bought a box and had to pay shipping, what's that? Marker
on the table
right there. If you bought the box and it charged you $7.50 to ship, we've refunded everybody. Somebody just signed up out of state and it's still charged $7.50, so we just refunded that. And with that being said, this is going to take probably 2 hours.
So one thing I'm going to add real quick, Jacqueline, I see that you can't pay for whatever reason. I'm going to write your name down, and then if you do want to go ahead and purchase stuff, we'll have your name written down, and then we'll charge you for the box after the fact.
And you'll get your 4 spools
and you'll
of
still
thread.
get your 4. Yeah, if you put your billing and shipping in separately, then we'll see that.
Perfect.
But if you put it in the same, we won't know. So email me.
Are you guys ready?
Nana, let me steal that thing real quick. All right, go to your station.
All right, we're gonna get to our stations. All right, Mama. Mama's gonna fit the 4 new ones that are just signing up now, alphabetically. So this is a new way of doing it, so please bear with us. But I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to move to my station as Jer is writing down Jacqueline's number.
Here, Nana. All right, we're cutting off the. If you don't already have it by now, we're gonna cut it off.
You want to do the national anthem or anything? You want to?
Oh, say. Am I still muted? No, I'm not. Here,
We don't need that one.
there's that one to throw in there.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because
Is everybody? Do we need to ask them to make sure they're live, or that you think they're pretty good?
I guess just keep adding. That's fine. Let me show you the time real quick.
Facebook is about 15 seconds behind you. YouTube.
If they just click live, it'll be about. So we're currently 10:23 Arizona time. So if you're not 10:23 or you're not ending in 23, hit the live button down. It's going to be right in here somewhere. And then it needs to have, if you're on YouTube, it'll have a little red dot. So, all right. Let's get this show on the road.
Let me just finish up one more name here.
We're just writing one last name and we're good to go. So,
Thank you all for being here. This is exciting for us. I'll put that there. You want to fit those in? So this is going to be the interesting part because it's a new concept. So the first one that we're going to show, these are all Riley Blake fabric, and they're all fairly current within the last 6-8 months, I think. They're supposed to be $10.95 a yard, so don't tell anybody, but we are selling it for $6.50.
I've got Peggy Payne already for A1.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're already showing it? Look at that. Okay. So we have, let me tell you how many we have. 22. And this one's called Hometown Holiday. If you're interested in it, you want to put A1. And this 1 yard cut.
Okay.
There's 22 of them.
I'm going to start listing off names, so someone's going to have to start slinging fabric on under pages. All right, so I've got Peggy Payne and Tammy Albin. Comment A1 if you guys want that. I've got Rochelle Hika.
Wait, what's the second one?
Tammy Albin, Albin. We've got this one. We've
Put it
got
on top.
quite
This on the back.
a good amount of, but the next
22.
few, yeah, we've got 22. Beverly Aguilar, Rochelle Hika. Anyone else? Anyone else? All right, let's move on.
This is, it says mittens, wreath, chapel, Yuletide.
Yeah, it's kind of a gray with silver, but it's not metallic.
Merry Christmas, it says on there.
Okay, move on to the next one.
I'm going to,
Do you have the numbers on it?
Nana, just put it back in the same spot.
We'll put it back.
Yeah, we're not gonna have enough room over there.
all right. Okay. These are all Riley Blake, so you guys know that it's beautiful stuff.
This is number A2 or fabric A2. So comment A2 if you want it.
Sorry about that. I'm going to open it up. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy.
A2.
It's not often that you get fabric for $6.50.
Got Nancy Massey, Mary Reedy. Guys, these are all $6.50. Normally $11. Nancy Hurst. Takes a couple seconds for the orders to come in. Did you get
Yep.
Nancy Massey, Mary Reedy?
Nancy Hurst.
How many do we have?
There's enough for.
Well, but there's a lot of comments.
Oh, okay. Give me the next one, and I'll.
Nancy Hurst, Alice Harder,
There's 10 more.
Jacqueline Henry. That's the one I just wrote.
Yeah.
Laura Robillard. And then we've got Tracy Visser, Sheila Anderson, Shelley Spurgeon.
Let me do Anderson real quick.
How many do we have left?
Spurgeon.
Tammy Albin.
Tammy Albin. Any after Tammy?
So what it just said, can you push it closer?
You got it.
You want to zoom it in a bit? Just a hair. It's going to change the color. You got Albin?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. Going once, going twice. We've got 4 left if you guys need it down the road. All right, next one.
And depending on how much time, we might go back to some of them that were. This one we have 17 of. And this is still part of the same collection.
Yeah, so this is going to be A3. So if you want this guy, comment A3. What?
There it is.
A3.
Jared,
that
tell
one's-
them what color that is.
That one's like a kind of a lime green and Kelly green cross hatch. I've got Shelley Spurgeon. Barbara Weirth. Tracy Visser. Jill Lilly.
Wait, Tracy Visser. What was after that?
Jill Lilly. Nancy STAJD8U. Nancy, you didn't buy a box.
Unless she has a different name.
Hawkins.
Nancy, you want to put Nancy or make a name for it? Did you find it? Henry?
What's that one?
Just a name.
Okay.
All right.
Can you go through the names again on that one?
So Shelley Spurgeon, Barbara Weirth, Tracy Visser, Jill Lilly, Nancy. Then there's Joan,
Wait, what's after Jill Lilly? Nancy?
the Nancy that you can't find. Joan Doctor. Rachel Hika. Beverly Brown, when you catch up, you're a long time behind. So make sure that it should be 10:31 right now. So you're probably a few minutes behind. Did you get Rochelle Hika?
Yep.
Diane Robinson. Amy Swearingen.
Robinson.
Diane?
Darren's got it. Amy Swearingen. Darren, that's right here. Nancy Hurst. Nancy Massey. Oh, Beverly Brown for A3.
What was after Nancy Hurst?
Nancy Massey. How many more do we have?
We have
Did you say A3 for Beverly Brown?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
And I just gave you who, Darren? Brown.
Brown.
So Beverly Aguilar. Sue Wentz. Jacqueline Henry. Sue Wentz, Jacqueline Henry. You got that?
Here's Jacqueline right here. Right here.
Yeah, that Darren, that's
Oh.
her actual paper there on the ground.
Okay.
This is Jacqueline Henry.
Here.
Is there a choice?
Right here. Yes.
What's your choice? Oh, okay, good.
Is that all?
Just 3, 4 more.
Francis Wynn. Did you get Albin? Wynn is with an N. It's right there.
Oh, Nugent.
No, Wynn.
No, it's Nugent. After
Barb Schultz
Schultz.
and Souter. Wayne Souter. All right, moving on. Wayne Souter. Wayne, you didn't buy a box. Sorry. SAUT. Oh, Kathleen.
Oh, Kathleen. We got Kathleen.
Okay.
There's one
There's
left.
only one left. Anybody
One
want
left. Anyone want it? Okay, we're just getting the hang of this, so we'll just swip. We'll go through this quicker and quicker as we get on with it.
Yeah, we'll know. We'll kind of learn where all the names are on our shelves here. This one is going to be A4,
And there's is that 9 or 6?
No.
9.
9.
So
Hi,
A4.
Madison. A4. Alice or Shelley Spurgeon. Lynn McNally wants the last one of that A3.
Okay.
Mary Reedy. I'm talking to you, Jane.
Yep.
Mary Reedy. Okay, we only have 9, so I'm only going to call off the ones that I have. So how many did I give you, Darren?
3, I think.
So,
6 more.
Mary Reedy.
I can really only have one person doing it, so I can track how many go out.
That's
It
Okay.
can't keep count.
you got it. I can tell you as we're getting closer. So.
Okay. Yeah, but if I list their name off and then they don't get it, they're gonna be mad. It's just so Diane Shaftsma, Peggy Payne, Wayne Souter, or you got Souter from Kathleen. Diane Robinson, Barb Schultz, Barb Schultz,
Looks like there's one more.
Beverly Brown,
That was it. Oh no, we got this one. Sorry.
and then Laura Robillard. So Beverly Brown and Laura Robillard. You guys are the last ones. All right, moving on. So this next one's going to be A5.
There's 12 of these.
So we got 12 of these guys.
They're all still from the same collection.
Yeah, we know that the TV lags behind. It takes about 10 to 15 seconds to get to you guys. It's not instant. All right. We got
Eight.
Shelley Spurgeon, Alice Harder, and how many? 12?
12. Wait, now go to the first one.
Shelley Spurgeon, Alice Harder,
Alice Harder.
Sheila Anderson,
Wonderful Sheila Anderson.
Barbara Weirth,
The amazing Barbara Weirth.
Nancy Hurst, Nancy Massey,
We're still on Hearst. The wonderful Nancy. Barbara Hurst.
Hirst,
Barbara Hurst?
Nancy Hurst,
Nancy, sorry. The wonderful Nancy Hurst.
and then Nancy Massey,
The amazing Nancy Massey.
Jacqueline Henry,
We still have those over there. We're on A5 still. What was the last one?
Jacqueline Henry,
The great Jacqueline Henry.
Penny Holst,
The awesome Penny Holtz.
Francis Wynn. All right,
The
moving
great
on.
Francis Wynn.
Next one
There
up.
was 3 left. If
And we've got 3 left if you still want them, but we're moving on to the next one.
we are okay. We're gonna skip A6.
A1 is not gone. Better Betty. Beverly Aguilar would like A2.
We'll say on there. Yep.
Darren, grab one of those. Hi, Papa.
Here's A2.
Grab one of the last ones that you just did too, and put it on Nancy Stadjudar.
What,
Nancy,
A5?
you didn't buy a box.
Are you talking about A5?
Yeah. Her name isn't anywhere here, so
The A5 was for the last one, please.
Nancy Stadjudar or whatever. It's that she doesn't have a box.
Okay. So then the one that wanted A2.
Yeah, and then A2 is Beverly Aguilar,
Okay.
and then A1 is for Beth Anderson. Beth, do you have a box?
I don't think we can keep adding boxes at this point.
No, we're out of space.
Yeah, we don't have any space. What was that?
It's all cut in 1 yard lengths. Beth Anderson.
We have a Sheila.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a Beth Anderson, so we're moving on. If you
But-
didn't buy a box, unfortunately, this go around, you guys can't purchase any fabrics.
Because we're too far in it.
We're too far into it. We can't keep adding boxes. But next time, buy a box prior to us going live. If you don't get the notifications, get our emails. Sign up for our emails on our website, molequeen.com. So A7, moving on.
This is still the same collection of
I've got Shelly Spurgeon,
Hometown Holiday.
11 in it,
11. That was 12.
12.
Shelley Spurgeon.
Yeah, so Shelly Spurgeon, Tracy Visser,
This is a pretty one.
Peggy Payne, Barbara Weirth, Carol Clark for 2,
You go, girl.
Robin Tomlinson, Angie Hernandez,
Angie.
The wonderful Angie Hernandez.
and then we've
That
got
sounded like that.
Souter,
We have 4 left. Souter, then there's 3 left.
Albin, Hika, and Robillard. If I didn't call your name, unfortunately, we ran out.
What was the
Albin, Hika, and
Hika.
Robillard. Nana, if you grab the next fabric.
Okay.
Laura Robillard?
And how many is there on that one?
13.
So 13. This one's going to be A8. A8. Still the same collection. We've got a total of, I think, 7 collections today. So
This one
one's
is still Hometown Holiday.
yeah. So this one's A8. A8.
Look how pretty that is.
13.
Shelly Spurgeon. And you said 13 of these, Darren?
Yes.
And then Beverly Aguilar.
If you guys can hear me breathing because I'm running back and forth, tell me so I can turn off my mic if I am. If you can.
Yeah. Just let me know, or if just to let you guys know, if I don't call your name, it's because we're out of fabric of that type. So if I don't call your name, it's not that I don't see your sale, it's that I don't have anything to sell you. So Beverly Aguilar, Diane Shaftsma, Mary Reedy, Amy Swearingen, Angie Hernandez, Nancy Massey,
I got Hernandez.
Hurst, Carol Clark for 2 yards, and then the last 3.
You
are
go,
gonna
girl.
be Penny Hulse, Robin Tomlinson,
Wait.
Hulse, Tomlinson, and Wilcox. All right. Yeah, I called it. So that one's going to be Wilcock. We'll just move on to the next one now.
It's 19.
So 19.
Oh, this one's gonna be nice.
It's like
Sorry guys, if I didn't see you.
music.
This one has.
Mary, I didn't have enough to do 2 for yours. You didn't say it at the first time. I already called out too many people, unfortunately. It's just the one. This one's going to be A9. Make sure if you want 2, you commented in your first one, okay? So Shelly Spurgeon. This one's kind of a beige with a gray music note on
How
it.
cool is that? That'll be good for.
All right. Next, so Shelly Spurgeon. You said 19.
19.
So Spurgeon.
This will be good for
Diane
collage quilting.
Diane Robinson.
Right here.
Joyce Klinkert.
Sean, what'd you say?
I got it.
Klinkert. McNally. Doctor. Hernandez.
What's Doctor?
Dockter. No?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I thought you were.
And then
Where's Hernandez?
Hernandez.
Probably gonna have to move.
Peggy Payne. Diane Robinson wants A9 removed, so you can get rid of Diane Robinson.
Get it, which one?
Take that one that you just the one you're holding, that top one. Okay.
No take backs.
Please.
I'm
Sorry,
kidding.
guys. Don't comment if you don't want it because we're trying to go first come first serve, and if you go back, then just don't comment if you don't want it. Peggy Payne wants 3. Jacqueline Henry.
Each one more. Jacqueline Henry.
Robin Tomlinson for 2. Robin Tomlinson.
What's this one? I didn't see the other.
Did you get Robin
After-
Tomlinson for 2?
It's 3.
Cindy Smith. Beverly Aguilar. Kathleen Deneef for 2. Veronica Reese.
Right here.
You can't cover it. There are
3 more.
3 left. We're
3
all-
left. Did you get Harder
Yes.
and Reese? Okay. There's 3 left if you guys want them. You got 2 for Deneef.
Was it Alice Harder?
All right. Moving on.
There's 2 left of A9 if you guys change your mind.
This one's going to be A10. So comment A10, please.
You can leave those here.
And how many is there of this guy? This one's A10. There's 8. A10. We've got 8 of them. This one's kind of a turquoise teal background with some little flowers. All right. Shelly Spurgeon, Lynn McNally. Shelly Spurgeon, Lynn McNally. We've only got 8, so the first 8 on my screen are going to get it. So Shelly Spurgeon, Lynn McNally, Mary Reedy for 2,
2.
Tony Stevens, then Diane Robinson, right below you, Nana, Diane Robinson, Tammy Albin, and Penny Hulse. That's the last one.
Oh, but I don't see up there.
Albin
There's 1 more.
and Hulse, Hulse.
Ready?
All right, moving on to A11. Sorry, guys, if I didn't call your name, you don't get it, unfortunately. This one's going to be A11.
There's only 4.
There's only 4, so the first 4 get it. Only 4. It's kind of a little red swirl with a little green dot in the middle. I've got Shelly Spurgeon, Joyce Klinkert, and Souter. Whoops, no, sorry, that came in after. Mary Reedy for 2.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
A12 and it's only 3.
A12 only has 3, so we're out of the A11s. A12 only has 3.
Check that out. That's a nice one.
If you notice that you're typing it in as soon as you see it, make sure to refresh your page because you are behind if there's other people that are ahead of you commenting. A12, Shelly Spurgeon, Tabitha Armington, and Peggy Payne. Armington and Peggy Payne. Does Tabitha have a box up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Peggy Payne and Armington. All right, that's it.
A13 has 8.
A13 has 8. A13 has 8. Remember, if I haven't called your name, you guys didn't get it, just so you know. That's going to be kind of a creamish background with some yellow and gray little flowers and green dots. The TV is not behind. Aiden. All right, Shelly Spurgeon. Harder. 2 for Reedy. Got 4 more. Harder for 1, 2 for Reedy.
What was the one before reading?
Harder. Alice or
Alice.
Souter. Hulse. Hernandez. And Cuneo. That's it.
This one,
Yeah,
Hernandez and Cuneo.
Cuneo gets this one.
Moving on to A14.
Cuneo. How do you
A-
spell that one?
Cuneo. You have that?
Yeah.
People aren't seeing before they're up. You guys are just behind.
You want
Yeah,
to?
you have to refresh.
How do you, if you're on a phone, you would
You
just
just
kind of pull down.
Yeah, just tap where you're seeing us.
Don't
and
tap, hold it.
You can just tap it, and then at the bottom there's a little gray bar or black bar that pops up, and you just click the word that says live, and it'll jump you live.
And if you're on a computer,
You just scroll, just hover your mouse over where we're at on your screen, and then you can see the word live at the bottom. Click that.
just
And
click, basically click the word live.
is 9 in this.
A14 has 9. A14. So this is kind of a grayish background with some white and darker gray little floral prints. Shelly Spurgeon for 1. We've got 9 of this. Oh, okay. Aguilar. Harder.
Harder.
Hulse.
Alice Harder.
Yep. Alice
Yeah.
Harder. Hulse. McNally.
Yeah.
Hika.
We have 2 left, it looks like.
What is the one before?
I got it.
You got it.
Rochelle Hika, we got her.
Swearingen. There. Hurst and Payne.
Okay.
All right, moving on to A15. This next one's going to be A15.
There's 5.
Right.
This is like the red one earlier. These are all the same collection.
So A15, how many do we have?
5.
Right.
5. These ones will go quick. We've got Shelly Spurgeon, Angie Hernandez, Mary Reedy for 2,
There's only
and Tracy Visser.
yeah.
So Hernandez, Spurgeon, Reedy, and Visser. All right, moving on to A16.
That's 4.
There's 4. This one's going to go even quicker. Just so you guys know, they're individual yards. So if you ordered 2, it's all going to be 1 and 1.
Two 1
They're,
yard.
they're already cut. All right, this is going to be A16.
There's only 4.
I've got Tony Stevens, Diane Robinson, Beverly Brown, and Mary Reedy. So,
Diane Robinson.
yep.
Beverly
Tony
Brown.
Stevens, Diane Robinson, Beverly Brown, and Mary Reedy. All right, moving on to A17. A17.
Five.
That's going to be 5 total of that guy. A17. So A17, there's only 5. Shelly, unfortunately, you were not first on our screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have YouTube and Facebook, and the only fair way we can do it is by how it shows up on our screen.
Yeah. So Alice Harder, Sheila Anderson, Tammy Albin,
Sheila Anderson.
and Penny Hulse. And how many is there? There's only 4 or 5.
5.
Okay.
Let me just make sure where we're at. Where's Holtz?
Hulse,
And what was the one before Holtz?
Albin. So I've got Harder, Anderson, Albin, Hulse,
1 left.
Reedy. Moving on to A18. A18. There's 5 of this guy. It's very similar to the last one, just a crosshatch, or check. All righty, moving on to the next guy. That's going to be A18. So comment A18. And just remember, these are $6.50 a yard, normally $11. So you guys are saving over 40% on these fabrics. So I've got A18. I've only got, what, 5 you said?
5.
So starting with Angie Hernandez, Sheila Anderson, Penny Hulse. I've got 2 more. Who wants them? A18 going once, twice. Alice Harder. And last one. Anyone want it? Before we move on.
Sold.
Jacqueline Henry.
Oh, thank you, Jacqueline.
All right, moving on to the next one. So this one's going to be A19. A19. This one looks like we've got 2. A19. We've got 2 of them. A19.
We've had a different color of this earlier.
No, that's the last one of that collection.
This should be 820. Yeah.
It is A20. You have to start from the left.
Yeah.
It's down at the bottom.
In there. It's 820.
Yeah, that's the last one. Oh, A20?
Yeah. So it is down here. The matching one is down there.
Oh. Okay, hold off for a second there. All right. This one we've got 2 of. So the first 2 are going to be Shelly Spurgeon and Angie Hernandez. So it's not A, it's B.
It should be B.
Okay, then
Or
take
C.
off.
Should be C.
Then take off the A
Make it a C.
or make it a C. Is there a tag on the other ones? No, a tag on the other white ones. All right, we're moving on to the next collection. So the preface of these ones, or the precursor, is going to be B. So we're going to start with B1. B1 is going to be the first number, and that is going to be the collection called Countryside. So these ones we're skipping around, but this one's no longer kind of Christmassy prints. This one's going to be more kind of floral and hometown-y. So B1.
There's a lot of this one.
B1, we've
24.
got 24. So let's see if I can keep up. 24 of this guy. This one's a beautiful fabric. It's got,
I don't remember writing 24 numbers.
yeah, it's got a 20 on the. It's kind of got a denim background, denim, like a light wash denim with some red flowers. So starting with Diane Robinson, Shelly Spurgeon. This is B1, not B4. So B1, Diane Robinson, Shelley Spurgeon, Jill Lilly.
Wait 1 second.
Spurgeon's right there. You already got that.
No.
Robinson's to your left a bit.
Yeah.
There.
Otherwise not seeing it.
It's right. It's
Oh, it's
right
covered
there.
up.
So Spurgeon, Jill Lilly, Tony Stevens, Jacqueline Henry, Mary Reedy for 2.
Reedy gets 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
Amy Swearingen, Tracy Visser,
there's still a good few left.
Souter, Wintz, Payne. Sheila Anderson wants 2. So Wintz, Payne,
And that's for Anderson.
Payne's there. And then Anderson wants 2. Aguilar, Hurst, leave B1. Like, Nana, can you pull that fabric toward that one towards me so they can see B1? There you go. B1.
First,
Yeah, Hurst, then McNally. So Nancy Hurst, then Lynn McNally.
Nancy Hurst.
Cindy Smith. Cheryl W. Cheryl W. This one. And then how many more do we have? 4.
we have about
Barb Schultz.
There's 5 left.
Okay, so 5 left. So Barb Schultz, Lori Gavigan, Cindy Smith, Shelley Spurgeon, and Jackie Lee. Shelley wants a second one.
okay. There's another one for her.
And then Jackie Lee. All right, that's all of them. Cool. 24 gone. Wow. All right, the next one's going to be B2. B2. Just like
Bingo.
the plane. B2. B2, it's kind of a like a dusty, like coral, kind of dusty red, coral red, with some white lines hatch. It's going to be Shelley Spurgeon. How many are there?
There are 1, 2, 7 left.
So Spurgeon, Hernandez, Lynn McNally, Jill Lilly, Tabitha Armington, Sheila Anderson,
There is 2 left.
Nancy Massey, and Amy Swearingen. All right, moving on to B3. B3.
14.
We've got 14. 14. This one's going to be kind of a scenery blender. This one's going to
Ooh,
have.
this one's nice.
Yeah, this one's a real nice kind of baby blue.
Would you call me a baby?
Yeah, you are. That color's not coming up as nice on the screen. Yeah, there you go. Let's bring that light in a bit closer, Darren. I don't care about the reflection on the table. So this one's going to be B3. I've got Shelley Spurgeon. And you said 14, Nana?
Yeah, I think that's
We'll just go with 14 for now.
14.
14. Okay, so B3. Shelley Spurgeon, Joyce Klinkert, Amy Swearingen, Jacqueline Henry, Kathleen Souter,
Kathleen Souter.
Carolyn Cuneo, Sheila Anderson, Cindy Smith, Tony Stevens gets 2. Tony Stevens wants 2.
There is
4 more.
4 more.
So Nancy Hurst, Tammy Albin. I've got 2 more. Anyone want the last 2? 2 more. 2 more of B3. Leave that up there real quick. Got 2 more. Carolyn Cuneo wants 1 more.
Last one.
And Kathleen, I can give you 1. I only have 1 left. I know you said you wanted 2.
Would that be okay with
Yeah,
Kathleen?
just put it there for now. That's fine. Put it on there if she wants it back.
What's
Or
Kathleen Souter?
Denise.
Denise.
Perfect. She said okay. All right, let's go to B4.
And this 5.
There are 5 of this one, so this one's gonna go quick.
Wait till you see this.
This is
Get your fingers ready.
Beautiful. B4. You can see it. That's pretty true color right there. So really nice floral print there for you guys. Remember, $6.50 a yard. Normally $11 on sale, 40% off.
Would you ask if it's okay if we raise the price real quick?
In the middle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. First one is this is B4. So the first one is going to be Shelly Spurgeon, Claiborne, Sheila Anderson, and then Mary Reedy for 2, and it is gone. Now B5, that one's got 8.
What was the last one? Reading?
Reedy for 2. B5, this one has 8. This one's a really pretty medallion floral. That one's cool. All
You
right.
can make a shirt out of that, Jer.
I could actually, but too bad it's all going to sell out right here. It's all going to be gone. B5. I've got 8 of those. So I've got, starting with Angie Hernandez, Shelly Spurgeon, Amy Swearingen, Lynn McNally, Claiborne, Sheila Anderson, Rochelle Gutierrez,
2 more. Or 1 more now.
and then Nancy Massey. Gutierrez and Massey are the last 2. All right, moving on to B6. B6. Remember, these are the Countryside by Riley Blake. All of these are Riley Blake fabrics.
7.
There's 7 of this one. This one's B6. B6.
It's kind of like the last one, but a different colorway.
B6.
How many was there, Brady?
7.
7. So it's the same one, just a little coral.
Did you guys know that my mom's name is also Bridie?
Right.
Bridie or Bridget?
All right. Angie
Or
Hernandez. And you said 7, Nina?
7.
All right. Shelly Spurgeon wants 3, so we're already 4 down. And then B. Hughes. Do we have a Hughes on there? 5. Is there a Hughes?
Yes.
Okay.
There's 1 left.
All right. 1 left goes to Peggy Payne.
Oh, sorry. 1 more.
1 more.
All right.
Forgot
Hey,
that.
Mary, I can give you, Mary Reedy, I can give you 1. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next one in line. I don't have 2, unfortunately. So, Mary, if you'll take 1, I'll give that to you. Otherwise, I'll move on.
Mary Reed, you want the 1?
Yep, she'll take it.
Okay.
All right, moving on. B7. B7.
30.
There's 30.
This will be a
This
good one.
one's going quick, I guarantee you. Look at that. Floral and butterflies on a nice, really, really light cream background.
Nicer, kind of smaller, the smaller print.
All right, this one's going to go. So let me know if you want multiple yards and we'll make it happen. So starting with Amy Swearingen, we have got 30. So Amy Swearingen, Lynn McNally, Joyce Klinkert, Shelly Spurgeon, Beverly Brown, Alice Harder, Tony Stevens, Rochelle Gutierrez, Carolyn Cuneo,
Cuneo.
Cindy Smith, Diane Shaftsma, Barbara Weirth, Jill Lilly, Cheryl W. That's this one here. Diane Robinson, Clay Boren, Wayne Souter, Penny Hulse,
Kathleen Sauter.
Penny Hulse, Rochelle Gutierrez. I think we already put it on there, but she wants 2.
Okay. Nope, we only did one, so we'll put another one.
Okay. Jackie Lee.
Jackie Lee.
Got 10 more. And
One,
then
two.
we got Tabitha for 2. Tabitha Armington. Barb Schultz. Alice Harder. You got Alice Harder?
Coming up.
Oh.
Alice already had one, so she wants 2.
Put her down for another one.
That's true.
Aguilar. And then Denise for 2. How many left? Should be 1 left.
4 plus that one.
Did you get Denise for 2?
Right here, yep.
So that leaves 3
1, 2, 3, 4,
and
5.
5. Okay. Jerry Merle, M-I-R-L.
For 1.
Yep. Nancy Hurst. Carol Clark for 2. And actually Nancy Hurst wants 2.
And that's it.
That's it. All right. Yeah, Cheryl W. I got you down for 1. So
I need a drink.
Alice Harder. Alice, you only put down 1. I'm sorry. I already ran out somehow of 30 yards. that was quick. All right. This one's going to be B8. B8. So that one's going to be a cream background of that, kind of the same as that little denim one that we had earlier, but like a little farm scene there. So
Just give that, so there should be 20.
Diane Shaftsma.
Very soft looking.
How many of
fabric.
them?
20.
20.
Shaftsma, Cuneo for 2.
Chefs.
Cuneo for 2.
2.
Penny Hulse. Amy Swearingen.
Wait.
Where's Holmes?
Hulse and Swearingen.
I got Holtz and Swearingen.
Anyone else? We got 15 left. Shelley Spurgeon for 2. 13 left. Anyone else? Going once. Twice. All right. Moving on to
Perfect.
B9. B9.
Looks like there are 5 of these.
So 5. These ones will go real quick, so get your name in there now. So B9. It's a nice cream background with a reddish flower. I've got Angie Hernandez, Tracy Visser, Shelley Spurgeon for 2.
Wait. What's the second one?
Shelly Spurgeon for 2 and Visser. So that leaves me with one more, right?
Here's one.
Or 2. Okay. You got Visser. Yeah, leaves me with one more. So Shaftsma gets the last one. Shaftsma. All right. B10. B10. Another really cool floral print.
Here's 5.
There's 5 of this one.
More with butterflies.
Alrighty. B10. 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 Comment B10. I've only got 5 of these guys. There are only 5. I've got Lynn McNally, Jacqueline Henry. These ones went quick. They're already gone. So you got Lynn McNally,
Jacqueline Henry.
Jacqueline Henry, Shelly Spurgeon, and Alice Harder for 2. That'll do that one. Shelly, your stack's outgrowing our shelf. We're gonna have to move your stack here.
Here's one more.
And the last one was 2 for who?
Alice Harder.
What's the difference between?
Maybe a larger print. It's the same thing, larger print.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, B11.
So B11.
Here's 12.
12 of these guys. B11. Get your name in there quick. B11. This one's cool. That's a great blender fabric. Oh, that one went quick. So Lynn McNally, Shelly Spurgeon gets 2.
Lynn McNally.
Tracy
Yeah.
Visser.
2.
So Visser, Tony Stevens. You said 12.
Here's 12, yeah.
1, 2,
So
3,
7 left.
4, 5, 7.
You got Stevens.
Yep.
Aguilar. Payne. Massey. Nancy Massey. Mary Reedy for 2. Jackie Lee.
There's only 2 left, or 1 left.
And Jacqueline Henry.
Jacqueline Henry.
And B12 is 2.
B12 is 2. First 2 people to comment, or first one that wants both. That one is similar to one of the last ones we just had, but it's got a blue background, the same dusty blue background there. And that one's gone right away. So first 2 people are going to be Shelly Spurgeon and Beverly Brown. You're gonna have to take that down before it breaks the actual shelf. It's actually bowing that way.
Yeah.
Or you could pull the shelf and get it up on top of that cleat. Like lower,
Oh, yeah.
drop the cleat down because it's not even on it. All right. So moving on to B13. B13.
32.
There's 2 of this one as well. This one's like a picnic blanket. Very small check. So B13, I've only got 2. Who wants some? Rochelle Gutierrez and Amy Swearingen. They're gone.
Okay, B14 is 4.
B14, we're moving on. So B14, same print, just red. That's B14. We've only got 4. Who wants them? It's
Look how soft they are.
yeah. Shelly Spurgeon, Amy Swearingen, Angie Hernandez, and Tabitha Armington. Oops, yeah, Tabitha Armington.
Same again. We got Angie. We got Spurgeon.
Swearingen, and Armington.
B15.
All right, B15 only has 3. So this one's going to be another kind of plaid with some of the dusty blue with more gray or black lines running through them. So comment B15 if you want that. That first one is going to go to Shelly Spurgeon, Angie Hernandez. I've got one more. Who wants it? And Peggy Payne.
Start from the new.
A new group. This one is going to be called the Perfect Christmas.
What? Perfect Christmas?
I think my mic just popped.
Santa Casa.
No,
Perfect Christmas.
you,
We're good.
you say perfect?
No, perfect.
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 Like-
Pearfect.
Okay, the 6 of them. 6.
There's only
Alright.
6 of these.
This one's a panel, so
And it is still a yard.
it's still a yard. Darren just measured it.
See, watch, I'll measure it again.
This one is C1.
There's only 1, 2, 3,
Joyce
4, 5.
Klinkert, Armington. How many?
5.
5.
Clinker.
Klinkert, Armington, Visser, Cindy Smith. One more.
After Armington is
Visser and Smith. Cindy Smith and Visser. There you go. One more. Who wants it?
2
Last
more.
panel.
2 more.
2 more. No, there's 4 there. Oh, you had 6, not 5.
Okay.
That's okay. I can. 2 more. Who wants them? Throw it back on that screen there. Jane Wilcox.
Hi, Jane.
Oh, the next one's only got 1. All right.
One last panel.
Who wants it?
Open it back up so you can see it. You don't want to miss out on this one.
Who wants it? Otherwise, Darren's going to go home with it. All right.
5 golden.
Well, the second that one's gone and
Oh.
hasn't even come up on the screen yet.
Which one?
All right. Joyce Klinkert will take the last one of that.
Thanks, Joyce.
We haven't shown C2 yet, so it's not available yet.
Oh, Joyce got 2 then.
Yeah, she wants to.
Okay, perfect.
All right, show it, and whoever the first one is to comment, because it hasn't been shown. You can't comment before it's shown.
Just one.
Shelly, if you're one of the first, yep, Shelly Spurgeon.
Okay, Shelly.
She's
got quick buttons.
She's already commented like before it even came out.
But don't worry, Shelly. There's some more in a different colorway too.
Yeah, so there's a red one coming up. Same thing. C3. So this one we have 4 of. It looks like. She said, "I want it." LOL. All right, C3. Who wants it? There's 4.
4 of these.
Jackie Lee, Peggy Payne, Beverly Aguilar. Carol, I can only give you 2. Whoops, never mind. Shelly Spurgeon.
You said Aguilar.
Yeah, did you get Spurgeon on the first one?
Yeah. No.
Okay, Spurgeon. That's Spurgeon down there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got one. Oh no, that's
No,
a new
that's
color. Perfect.
That's
You
it.
got both colors.
All right, moving on to C4.
There's only 5, so
C4, 5.
C4, 5.
Peggy, you got C3. I counted you for it. So Shelly Spurgeon gets the first one. There's only 5 of them. Shelly, Tabitha Armington, Joyce Klinkert. 2 more. It's kind of a gold background, not metallic, but just gold background. C4. Make sure that C4 is on the screen, Nana.
And it's got the little drummer boy and a pear tree. And how many swans?
Mhm.
Swans are swimming?
2.
2 swans are swimming.
It's beginning to look.
Shelly will take one more.
Shelly,
And I've only got one more left. Who wants it? C4. C4. Who wants the last one? Going once,
That's the swans.
twice.
we can't let it be here all by itself. Isn't there anybody that wants this?
Yeah. Anyone want to take it home? It's going to be so lonely just sitting there.
Okay. No C4?
No C4.
Okay.
No
Sorry,
cigar.
C4.
Oh, Tracy Visser.
Oh, thanks, Tracy.
Darren was going to cry.
I think it's a nice one.
All right, C5. Shelly Spurgeon.
4.
There's 4 of them. So Shelly Spurgeon, Beverly Aguilar, Lynn McNally, and Tabitha Armington. That's it. Spurgeon, Aguilar, McNally, and Armington.
McNally, where are you? There you go. And last one is for Armington,
Armington.
Tabitha.
Next one's going to be C6. C6. There's only 3.
3.
C6, Jane, you are behind. You want to catch up.
Uh-oh, Jane Wilcox
Yeah,
is?
She keeps like clicking out of it and then going back into it because she keeps saying she has technical difficulties.
Oh, no.
But
She's
C6,
probably working,
Yeah.
and she's not supposed to be on.
Shelly Spurgeon, Jackie Lee. How many of those?
3.
Shelly Spurgeon, Jackie Lee, and Peggy Payne. That's it.
Peggy Payne.
C7.
C7, there's 5. This one's going to be
Oh, it's like a pear in a tree.
pear. It's a perfect Christmas. C7. Turn it the other way, or turn it up
Yeah.
a bit. There you go. Shelly Spurgeon would like 2. And you said how many of them?
5.
5. Beverly Aguilar, Barb Schultz. I got one more. Who wants it? Beverly Aguilar, Barb Schultz, Nancy Hurst. Gone.
C8 is 3.
Sue Wentz. We're not skipping over anyone. I mean, I can, if you wanted to come into the store, I could show you how I sold in order. This is all recorded with the comments and everything. We haven't skipped over anyone. It just comes up. Everyone's internet pulls comments differently. It's coming up on my computer this way. I'm not ignoring anyone in order to sell to the same people. So I apologize that you're not getting called, but that's not true by any means.
Maybe refresh. I don't know if she's catching it right on the exact time.
You might want to refresh and hit the live because we're definitely not skipping over people. All right, starting with C8 is Shelly Spurgeon and Tabitha Armington. I've got one more. Who wants it?
It's a beautiful print.
Going once. Twice. Yeah, there is lag time, Penny. Yeah, it's about, I would say about 5 seconds if you're perfectly on time with us. Jane Wilcox will take the last one. About 5
Jane,
seconds
Jane.
if you're on time perfect with us. There's about 5 seconds to get out to you. So there's a little bit of a delay, but there's not an actual delay. All right, next one's going to be C9.
C9 and there's 6.
6 of them. C9.
This one is going to sell out right away. This is the one with all the images of the 2 swans and the golden rings.
Shelly Spurgeon. Jackie Lee. Peggy Payne. How many? Sorry, I forgot. 6.
There's only 1, 2, 3 more.
Spurgeon, Lee, Payne, Aguilar, Visser, And one more.
Remember, there's 7 golden rings on this one. Right there. There's how many drummers drumming?
A bunch.
Isn't it five golden rings?
Oh yeah. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5.
Shelly will take the last one of that. All right, moving on to C10.
C10 is 10.
There are 10. So you can have multiples of this one. More Christmas dolls and nutcrackers and Pied
Well-
Pipers and
I really don't see any nutcrackers.
Yeah.
And I don't see any dolls.
yeah,
But other than that, you're pretty accurate.
This one.
All right, Joyce Klinkert with 1. This is C10. C10.
These are all top quality fabrics.
It's the 12 Days of Christmas. You are right, Joyce.
Joyce Clinker.
All right. We've got 9 more. Who wants them? Carol Clark.
Only one, Carol?
Carol, you only want 1? There's 8 more.
Because we're Siobhan needs you out there for an avenue. So have me switch with you. We're buying an avenue, but I can't talk to you.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step out for a second. Somebody wants to buy an Avenir. Maybe put that up. Anybody?
So what would happen if he wasn't here?
Comment now if you want to buy an Avenir.
That's just funny. Like, what would happen if he wasn't
What
here?
happened with the parents?
Oh.
That's a lot.
Beverly Aguilar, one of those. All right. C10 going once, twice. No, I'll stay on it. Jackie Lee and Beverly Aguilar. All right, moving on. Nana, the next one will be, yeah. Oh, Patricia Comfort. Patricia, did you, that's the first time I've seen you comment. Do you have Comfort? Is there a? Cool. All right, perfect.
C11 has 7.
C11, there are 7. So we're moving on from C10. We've still got a few of those left, but it's the first one in a long time that hasn't sold out. C11. That one we've got, what, 7?
7.
All right. Shelly Spurgeon will take 2. That's this box down here. And that stack. All right. Peggy Payne. That one right there. I've got 4 more. Who wants them? Yeah, Shelly, your box is the one that's overflowing. You have 2 boxes, actually. And honestly, about to be 3. Your credit card's crying.
She's the one.
Beverly Aguilar. And Shelly would like 1 more. That makes 3, right?
Yeah.
We got 2 more. Who wants them? Patricia Comfort. And 1 more. Anyone else? Going once. Twice. It's going to be all lonely up there on the shelf by itself. Come on, guys. 1 more. It's only $6.50.
Daddy's gonna cry.
If you wait, it'll go to 11. It'll go to 11. All right, moving on.
Number 3.
C12, we've got 3 of them. C12. This one and the next one are the same, just reverse colors. So just so you know. Yep, throw that one back, though. So C12, 2. They're, all right, they're gone. Shelly gets 2, and Jacqueline Henry gets, whoa, wait, hold on. Jacqueline Henry wants the last one of the green. 2 in that one. and Jerry Ball gets the other one. Geraldine. No, Jerry Ball. Jerry Ball. Got it? Okay, that's it. C12 is gone. Now we're moving on to C13. That's the same thing, just reverse. There's 4. So we've got C13. Dottie Ragland for 2. Shelly Spurgeon for 1. I've got one more. Who wants it? Annette Haynes.
Who was the
Shelly and Annette. So Spurgeon, you got this one. And then Haynes is the last one. That one's gone. Now we're moving on to C14. Same exact thing. There's no Haynes. Annette, you didn't buy a box, so I'm gonna move on to the next person, unfortunately. That's gonna be Mary Reedy. Reidy. There we go. All right, C14, Dottie Ragland for 2. How many of those are there?
5.
Dottie Ragland for 2, Shelly Spurgeon for 2, and Mary Reedy closes it out. Oh wait, hold on. That last one, Annette Haynes. She must. When did you purchase it, Annette? Because if you purchased it while we're live in the last 20 minutes, it doesn't count for this one. There's rules because it's not easy.
C13? So C.
Let's see. All right. Okay, she bought it a week ago. Perfect. Okay, so that Haynes, hold that for her. Perfect. Annette, we'll take that for you. We'll get it for you, and then we'll start. So C14. How many did we have?
There's 1 left.
Really? Yeah. So C. So the Haynes was the C13.
Yes.
Okay.
So you got 2 for Spurgeon, 2 for Ragland, and 1 for Reedy. So
Ragland,
Yep, 2 for Spurgeon and 1 for Reedy. Reedy's right next to your knee there. Okay. All right. Moving on to C15. Sorry for the.
There's 9.
Okay, this one we have 9 of. C15. Same print. This one's just a gold. So same print with white lettering on gold background. This one we've got 9. So everyone that comments will be able to have one. So who wants it? C15. I've got Jacqueline Henry for 1. Carol Clark for 2. Got 6 more. Shelly Spurgeon for 1. Clark for 2.
Carol Clark?
Yeah.
Spurgeon?
Yeah, Spurgeon and Klinkert.
1 each?
Yep.
Klinkert.
And then Nancy Hurst, and Annette Haynes.
Okay.
I've got 2 more. Who wants them? 2 more. Who wants them?
What was it? Oh, Haynes?
Haynes to the one that you just put on the ground. 2 more. Who wants them? Last 2. 3 more. Henry, Carol, Klinkert, Spurgeon. No, there should be 2 more. Hurst, Hirst. Robillard. 1 more. Who wants it?
Ragland didn't do that, did she?
No, not yet. Dottie, you want that one? Show it to her again. Entice her. Dottie, you want that one? C15. It only makes sense. He bought all the other colors. Tammy Albin wants it. Sorry, Dottie. Albin. All right, moving on to C16.
16, there's 6.
There are 6. This one's a floral. C16. Get that little sticker in the picture too, Dad. Flip it upside down. There we go. C16. Some poinsettias. All right, Beverly Brown, Shelly Spurgeon. How many?
6.
Okay, 4 left. Spurgeon, Brown, Jackie Lee, Jacqueline Henry, Nancy Hurst. I've got 1 more after that. Jacqueline Henry, Nancy Hurst, Yeah. And then Patricia Comfort. That's sold. All right, moving on to the next one. Next one.
C17 and is 11.
We're a little over halfway done.
Is 11.
11 of this guy. So same print, just different colors there. Black background with some white poinsettias. This one's C17, just like the plane. All right, we've got Shelley Spurgeon, Peggy Payne. No, the fabric is not only Christmas, just this line is. We did Countryside just before this, and that was all farm fabrics. You got Payne, Carol Clark for 2. Diane Shaftsma, Joan Doctor. That leaves me with 4, right? 5. 5 more. 5 more. Who wants them? So I've got Shelley Spurgeon, Peggy Payne, Carol Clark with 2, Diane Shaftsma, and Joan Doctor. Going once. Jacqueline Henry would like one. All right, going twice. Going 3 times. Penny Hulse would like one. All right, going 4 times. Patricia, C16 sold out. So we're on C17. Oh, Patricia, you were the last one to get C16 anyway. Patricia Comfort, she wants one. All right, going 5 times and done. Ken is a baby. All right, moving on.
C18, I think some clothing.
All right, Darren's not in here anymore, so who wants to talk bad about him? All right, so that's going to be C18, kind of a border print-ish. I couldn't use that as a border print because those lines would be like upside down somehow. All right, Penny Hulse. How many do we have? 3, 4? 4. Hulse. Remember, these are $6.50 a yard. They're normally $10.95. It's over 40% off. HULSE. Comfort. Doctor. One more. Who wants it? Going once. And Carolyn Cuneo. Cuneo. Gone. All right. C19.
There was 9.
We've got 9 of these guys. C19. C19. Who wants them? Same print, just in red. This one's way prettier. Diane Robinson, Beverly Aguilar, Penny Hulse. Diane, did you want 2? Diane Robinson? 1, 2, 3, 4. Penny Hulse, Diane Shaftsma. Who are you looking for? How many you got left? 5. Okay, Diane just wanted the 1. All right, moving on.
Okay. C20.
C20 has 10. C20, same print, even prettier than the last one. It's green. All right, this one we've got 10 of. Who's going to be brave and buy all 10? Okay. Shelley Spurgeon would like 1. That's the box there. Penny Hulse. No. or we'll take a break and stick around. All right, so this is going to be the last one for this collection. We're going to take like a 5-minute break after this. I've got Carolyn Cuneo. How many more are there?
So,
All right, Joan Doctor. 6 more, guys. Who wants them? And then we're going to take a 5-minute break here to grab the last of the fabric and get it all lined up. So, all right. C20. Anyone else? I have Spurgeon, Hulse, Cuneo, and Doctor. That's 4. All right. So we are going to take a 5-minute break. You guys go get more coffee and tea and biscuits and Jack and Coke, like Ken wants. He's already sick of being at work for the day, it sounds like. All right, so he's going to the cabin tonight. So, all right, yeah, we will be back here in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. We will still be in the same spot. So, be right back. Welcome back. All right, short-lived break. Now, I've got a few comments to answer here from you guys, some funny ones. Peggy Payne, I did throw you down for 2 of A1, so you've got that. So I've got you back on there. Let's see. Alice, you're not too late. We're still here. We still got 1, 2, 3 more lines. So this next one is going to sell very quickly, just so you know. This next one does have 2 panels in it. So keep that in mind, 2 panels. We did cut them. If they are panels, the first ones, there's one that's kind of a panel, and then there's one that's a panel. We'll get to that when we get there. Let's see. I've got. Oh, Shelly said, "Coffee schmaffy. I'm pouring a Bloody Mary. I'm gonna need it when I get my bill." She said that she's gonna need it when she gets her bill. So, I'm not. Yeah, I could do a quick time check. Let's do that. All right. There's clear notifications. I got people ringing my doorbell. All right, 11:52. 11:52 there. So, comment where you're where you're watching from real quick, and I'll so I can see that. Lynn said, "My credit card's getting a workout." Of course, Clay. All right. Watching from home. Clay was in here yesterday. Arrowhead, Mesa, Illinois, Florida, Red Bay, Alabama. Someone's watching from Ready. Nancy Hurst is up in the mountains in Pine Top. We've got Scottsdale. Jill's down the street. Country done come to town. Gold Canyon, Apache Junction, Tucson. You ever heard of Tucson? Where's that? The Dirty Tea.
They have a convection center too.
They do have a convection center down in Tucson. They have 2. All right, New Mexico. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the action again. Ready? Peggy Payne, you're in Santan Valley, my home.
Linda Perry, I have her order.
Linda Perry, we just got your order. We just printed it out. Weatherford, Texas. Welcome, welcome. Barb Hughes, you're in Mesa. Well, we got Maryland. Alice, where's your brother at? Tabitha is in Queen Creek. All right. Let's get this show on the road again. I'm going to swap over. This next one is going to be G. So we skipped ahead. We're on G. So G1. All righty. G1. Fish.
4.
Only 4. Only 4. And guys, just one more thing. I see people commenting real quick, still back on what I was saying. If it's not 11:55 or extremely close, you need to bring yourself live. So G1. I've only got 4. So I've got Jacqueline Henry, Nancy Hurst, Tabitha Armington, and Amy Swearingen. Sorry, Penny, you were the next one in line, and I know you wanted 2, but I don't have 1 to give you. I'm sorry. Swearingen, she's right here. That plaid.
We have beige fish.
Now we've got beige fish, Nana says. Beige fish. Nana, what kind of fish are those?
Pike.
They're pike. Actually, let's see. We got,
Like bass.
there's bass, there's rainbow trout, bluegill, maybe crappie.
There's 8.
8. So this is G2. I've got Nancy Hurst, Jerry Ball, Jacqueline Henry, got 5 more. Who wants them? Penny Hulse would like 2. Amy Swearingen would like 1. How many more you got? 1? 2. Got 2 more. Diane Shaftsma. Who wants the last one? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Last one. G2. G2. All right, going once. Going twice. Who wants it? Going 3 times. All right. Ken is a baby. What? All right. G3. G3. How many we got of that?
9.
9.
Upside down 6.
An upside down 6, he says. Same thing, just in a navy-ish background. So G3, Nancy Hurst, Jerry Ball, Penny Hulse with like 2, Amy Swearingen. So I've got Hulse, 2 for Hurst, 2 for Hulse, Ball, Swearingen. There's 9. Jacqueline Henry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 3 more. Who wants it? I'll start with going 3 times. Going 4 times.
Nobody wants fish, huh?
No one wants fish. Maybe they just don't want to leave it in their car and have it smell.
Oh, as they get older?
Yeah, I did that with a bag of frozen chicken one time by accident. That didn't end up too well. All right,
That's it.
moving on. G4. G4.
Before this 8.
It would be really cool to own one of these one day, a G4, but probably not selling fabric. So
We skipped out.
Was
the
that-
private jet.
Somebody asked,
No.
is it just Christmas?
It's okay.
That's a panel. So this one, is that the one that she cut into?
Ooh, no, that's the Halloween one.
You want to
We
do
don't
it
even-
off the main camera and you want it up there or not?
Yeah, sure.
If it's-
Come here. All right, so this one's G4. I'm just gonna hold it up so you guys can see it really quick.
And this 8.
There's 8 of this. So this one's G4. You've got Go Jump in the Lake. You've got Life is Better at the Lake. Then you've got the best days include sunshine and lake water. What the hell?
What's wrong?
And then always paddle with your canoe. Your own canoe, not with your canoe.
What's wrong?
All right. Everyone see that? I'm going to go back and I'll go back and see who's first. So I've got Life is Better at the Lake. Go jump in the lake. Always paddle. What the hell?
What? What's wrong?
All right. So here, throw that back on that and I'll swap it over to there. How many of those do we have? All right. 8 of those. All right. So we're going to, this is what, G4?
G4.
Yeah.
G4. All right. So starting with Annette Haynes. Your kids are commenting. So Annette Haynes, Perry L. Not Evan? Perry L? I don't remember. If it's not Evan, if you're Perry L, you are
Was it Barry?
super far behind.
Oh, yeah.
No, maybe, but she's at same C11. That was like half hour ago. We're
Only put one panel down.
okay. Alice Harder, Jacqueline Henry, Ali Kulbeth, Kulbeth, Aiden Mulqueen. Anyone else for the always paddle your own canoe panel?
And remember, there's future fabrics that'll go with this.
Yeah.
So you might want the panel. Or maybe we'll show the panel at the end one more time.
Yeah, we'll go back to the panel. So, all right,
So you have the G4 for that, too.
going 6 times, going 7 times. All right, we're done. Ken is a baby. All right, moving
All
on.
right, Kenta baby. Let's go on.
Moving on.
So Darren, did you sell your machine?
I did. We just sold another Avenir.
Ooh, you hear that, brother? There's another avenue gone out the door. G5. This one's cool. All right.
Anybody fish in your family or like going to the lake?
If my in-laws are watching, you better buy some because you just got the lake house. So
Oh yeah, especially since they work with other fabric lines.
and my mother-in-law would kill me.
Tell them who your mother-in-law works for.
Lumen Fabrics, which is the manufacturer of Island Batik, White Owl prints, and something solids. It's a brand new company. Used to be just Island Batik. All right, Jacqueline Henry gets one. Diane Shaftsma gets one. How many of those do we have? Looks like 4 only. Or 5. I've got 3 more. Who wants them? G5, G5, G5.
4.
There's 5 total. So
Jacqueline
Henry Shaftsma. Anyone else? G5, G5.
Henry Shasma.
Hughes. Barb Hughes.
Way to go, Barb. 2 more.
2 more. Anyone else?
This is a fun one. Got buoys.
Going once,
Baba buoy.
twice.
Go jump in a lake. It says.
Moving on. All right.
Okay.
G6, we've got 5.
And it's the same thing in blue.
Same print, but in blue. G6. G6.
And there's 5.
G6. Who wants it? Remember, only $6.50 a yard, 40% off the normal retail price, which is $11. All right, so I've got Jacqueline Henry for 1, Barb Hughes for 1. Throw that ruler out there, Darren, so we can see.
You got it. Hold that.
So Jacqueline Henry, Barb. How many of those do we have?
5.
5. This is G6. Jacqueline Henry, Barb Hughes, Joan Doctor, Annette Haynes. Henry Hughes, Dr. Haynes. Say that 3 times fast. And
That's weird.
Linda Perry.
Wait, let's Jacqueline Henry, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. So Henry left.
It doesn't seem to be. That's a normal one.
Huh?
Doesn't it feel different? Like that one may not be a full. So we might do one. We might not.
That's
do,
a half a yard.
Yeah, so we'll have to do one less.
Does anyone?
No, that's not missing that half.
No, those are 2 fat quarters.
Yeah, so it's.
Yeah, don't worry about that. All right, so Henry Hughes, Dr. Haynes. Nana, that B5, the Perry, Linda Perry, you're still back at B's. That was only the second line. We're on G. Here's that, Darren.
Unfortunately, one person, Haynes, doesn't get one. If that was the last.
No, there's only 4. Henry,
this one.
Henry
Sorry.
Hughes, Dr. Haynes.
We've done
That's perfect.
A, B, C, and then we're doing G.
Haynes? How do you spell that one?
So Linda Perry's, unfortunately.
Oh, here's
behind.
Haynes. They were added on. Perfect.
Okay, next
Ooh,
one is
G.
G7 under 6.
Oh, that one's cool. G7.
6.
There's only 4. These will go fast. Oh, 6. Sorry.
6 of those. Those ones will go quick. That's a perfect little
It has a
large mouth.
striper and a goldfish.
Penny Holst would like 2. Annette would like 1. So Annette Haynes, Shelley Spurgeon, Penny Holst for 2. You said 6 now?
Yeah, but
So Haynes, Spurgeon, 2 for
I
Holst.
think there might be all called for that.
No, that's only 4. And then Henry, Haynes, Spurgeon, Holst for 2, and Henry for 1.
Henry's underground.
No,
I got Haynes's. I already got.
Henry's to your left at the end of the row.
Isn't that the same?
Here's Henry. Yeah, Henry's got one.
Haynes, Spurgeon, this is Spurgeon there. That's it. Okay. One more. Who wants the last one? Going once.
Please don't let me be by myself.
Try to leave that fabric laying there so they can still see it because it goes to an empty table. G7. Who wants the last one?
Who's the fisherman in your life? They would love this.
Going once. Going twice.
Okay.
Moving on. Up.
G8 is 5.
No, Alice Harder will take that one, Anna.
Okay.
Moving on to G8. G8. I have Barb Hughes. Barb Hughes. So Barb Hughes is
5 of these.
okay. So I've got 4 left. Oh, Barb, you said G8. Don't put it on Barb Hughes.
Okay.
Penny Hulse wants 2. Amy Swearingen wants 1. Jacqueline Henry wants 1. There's only 5, so I've got 2 more. You put 2 on Hulse?
Yep.
Swearingen, Henry. I've got 2 more.
No,
Barb Hughes
There's only one more.
and Barb Hughes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, moving on to G9. G9.
G9's got 7.
There's 7 of this one, so G9. G9. All right, starting off. G9. Who wants that? Same print, just in a more teal background. I've got Penny Hulse for 2, Shelley Spurgeon for 1. 4 left. Barb Hughes, Jacqueline Henry. That leaves me with 2. Who wants the last 2? Who wants the last 2? G9. G9. Comment G9. Anyone? Anyone? G9. Going once. All right. Alice Harder would like 1. To your left. There you go. It's right there. 1 left. Who wants it? Shelly, if you made that Bloody Mary strong enough, you'd start buying even more fabric. All right. Last one. Who wants it? Don't make it go on the shelf by itself. It's swimming away. All right. Moving on. G10.
G10, there's 7.
Barb, you're commenting before you even put the fabric out. All right, G10. Who wants G10? Barb Hughes will take the last G9. Nana, that last one. She already has one, but she'll take a second one. Shelley Spurgeon for 1, Darren. This is G10. It's kind of a dark brown and chocolate brown. So Shelley, how many do I have of that?
7.
7?
Yep. Spurgeon.
So you got Spurgeon, Henry, Payne.
Swearingen.
That's Swearingen, no, Spurgeon's this one. Payne is here.
You want to come over here too?
Did you get Henry? It's all the way to the left. I've got Penny Hulse for 2.
There's only 2 left.
Gene Stern.
That's Tony Stern.
Is there no? It's at the corner.
Oh.
All right. Mary, I only have one left of G10. You can have it. I know you want two, but you can have it. If not, I'll move on to the next in line.
Who is it?
Mary Reedy. All right, just throw it on top of the printer for now. All right,
Mary
moving on to
Reedy?
G11. Okay, she'll take it.
16.
16. So this one you don't have to fight over. So 16, same thing, just a little bit lighter. Kind of a, what is that, like a taupe, a gray?
Yeah, taupey gray.
I've got Shelly Spurgeon for 2, Alice Harder for 1. We've got 16, so I've got 13 left. Jacqueline Henry. Harder and Henry are right next to each other there. Stern, corner. Colbeth. Hulse. So Colbeth and Hulse. Hulse. Hughes, Barb Hughes. 2, 3, 4. I've got 7 more. Anyone want them? 7 more. G11. Who wants them? Robillard. Going once. Shelly, we'll take 1 more, Darren.
Okay.
Going twice. Allie Colbeth will take 1 more. Going 3 times. Okay. All right, moving on.
Turn the camera on,
Right.
Papa. Turn the
Turn the camera on
Papa.
him. Put the camera on him. My grandpa walked in here and was pretending to moon us. All right, G12. G12. How many do we got?
12. We have the big line that right after 12.
All right, Shelly Spurgeon would like 3.
Wait, 16.
No, there's 12. That's 10. 12. Shelly Surgeon 3.
Yep, 3. Peggy Payne. I've got 8 left. Who wants them? 8 left. Oh, they're coming off now quick. So Payne, Henry.
Come on, Alice Harder. You want one too, don't you?
I've got 2 for Penny Hulse. Alice Harder wants 1. Annette Haynes. Comfort. Patricia Comfort.
Haynes. Still looking for Haynes.
Haynes on the ground.
There we go. 1, 2 left.
Okay. Albin. Did you get Comfort?
Yep.
Albin. How many more left?
1.
And then that goes to Penny Hulse. She wants a 3rd. Okay. All right, moving on to G13. G13. This is going to be the same print, just in a navy with a lighter blue cross hatching going down there. So this is G13. G13. How many do we have?
17.
17.
17. So everyone's going to get a chance. 17. Pull it up a bit, like towards you. There we go. All right, starting off with 2 to Shelly, 1 to Angie Hernandez. Beverly Brown. 2 or 3 to Penny Hulse.
We're going to have another shelf for Penny. Did you say 2 for Penny?
You got it? Or so 3 for Penny.
3. Ooh.
2 for Allie Colbeth, 1 for Alice Harder,
Colbeth. Colbeth.
Kul.
BRT.
Yep. How many? 2 for or 1 for Alice? Sorry.
2 for Colbeth,
There we go.
and then 1
2.
for Harder. Did you get Harder?
Yep.
All right. Haynes for 1,
7 left.
2 for Robillard.
Is it Hayes?
Haynes. And she's on the ground here. And then Robillard is 2. How many?
There's 4 left.
Gavigan, Ball, Comfort. No, Nana, leave it there. Nana, leave it there so they can still see it because there's still 1 available. Leave it on the screen.
Gavigan.
G13. Pull it back. The label's not in the thing. There you go.
Limits right there.
All right. Allie Colbeth will take the last one.
Okay, what was after
Jacqueline,
Gavigan?
we did get you. Jacqueline Henry, you got that on there, right? What? If not, we'll
Yes.
give her that. Okay.
So Henry, Gavigan.
And Comfort. Did you get Comfort?
Nope.
And you got Ball. Did you get Ball?
And there's one.
This is for
Ball.
ball.
So Allie, I can't give you another one. I everyone's taken care of though. So
That's
all right. G14.
5.
There's 5 of this. So this one will go quick. This one's cream. G14. It's got some waves in there. G14. Who wants it? G14. G14. I've got 2 to Shelly, 1 to Barb Hughes, and 2 to Penny Hulse. That sells it out. That's gone. There's only 5. G14. All
So
gone.
Barb Hughes, Shelley.
So Penny Hulse gets 2, Spurgeon gets 2, and Hulse gets 1. Or sorry, Hughes gets 1. Hulse gets 2.
Yeah, just fine.
Okay. You're good?
Yep.
All right, moving on to 15.
G15 and the 14.
I have 14 of this one.
Ooh, this one's the
So
same, but
this one's awesome.
watery color.
More waves, but in a navy with a white wave. So make sure to take advantage of that one.
This is
So
what the ocean looks like at night.
yeah, this one's G15, and I've got how many? 14.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, leave that there just in case. All right. Well, that one went quick. That one's already gone. All right. So this one's G15. Shelly for 3. Penny for 2. Diane Robinson for 2. That's 7. I've got 7 left. Alice Harder for 2. Diane Shaftsma for 2. Or for 1.
Right after Shaftsma.
Shaftsma.
So there's 4 left.
All right. Peggy Payne. Visser. Swearingen and Henry. That's it. Swearingen's right here. And then Payne is Henry is the last one. All right. If I didn't call out your name, Henry's all the way to the left.
I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to take that out and put it on top here, you think?
Yeah.
G16
So this next one's going to be G16. This one's a panel, right?
and then 17.
All right. This one's 17. This one's cut into full. It's probably 2. It looks like almost a full yard. Yeah, it looks like a full yard. Oh, that's pretty. All right, bring it over here.
Yeah, you're going to have to hold that up.
All right, so this one, let me hold it up so you guys know that home is where the heart is.
It's better to wait by the lake.
That's a full yard.
There's a
that
lake
might
boy.
be 2/3 of a yard. So, all right. You want to throw that on that table? All right. So this one's going to be G16, right?
Wait.
Is this G16 or 17?
This is
It was 17 total.
But is it 16?
16.
16. All right. G16. G16. Who wants it?
$6.50. That's cheap for a panel.
Barb Hughes. Penny Hulse. G16. G16. Jacqueline Henry. Barb Hughes. Penny Hulse. Jacqueline Henry. G16.
Jacqueline.
Where's Holtz?
You're here.
So, Joan Doctor.
We got Holes.
Did you get Henry?
Doctor.
It's all the way to the
Yeah.
left.
Did you get Holtz?
Henry. Right here. I got him.
Yeah.
So Henry, Hulse, Hughes, Doctor.
Yep.
Anyone else? G16, G16, $6.50 for a big old panel. Going once. Going twice. What's the next collection up, Nana?
Okay, where do you want to go from here?
Just back to where we left off.
Back up to here.
That's a pretty panel.
All right, moving on.
D1.
D1. All right, so we're moving back to a little bit of a Christmas print.
Two. D2.
That's two different ones. Or is it? No. There's only two of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. D1. So we're back to another a different letter. Shelley Spurgeon took both of them.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to D2. How many for D2 now?
D2 has 9.
So the next one's 9. We have 9. So this is D2. This line is called In From the Cold, 14860 by Riley Blake. So this one's going to be D2.
I'm going to move these two.
Nana, will you
And now
Nana, will you push that more into the screen?
Penny Holes has an extra area to stack. So keep it coming, Penny.
Yeah.
All right, I've got Shelley for one. I've got 9 of them. So Shelley,
Oh, that is a good one.
so I've got Spurgeon, Colbeth, Shaftsma,
Just one for Shelley?
Colbeth, Shaftsma. You already got Spurgeon. That was that
Oh,
one.
sorry.
Colbeth and Shaftsma. There's Shaftsma there. Colbeth's to the left. Anyone else? D2. Hika, Hika. Did you
Still
get
need
Colbeth?
Colbeth and still.
It's all the way left.
Oh, let me cover the name. There we go.
And Cuneo. I've got 4 more. Who wants them? 4 more. Sorry for Darren making you dizzy there.
I stepped on the camera.
D2. To make sure I have that back up there. All right. Who's got? Alice Harder for 1. All right, moving on. D3, the next one.
D3 has 10.
I've got 10 D3s. Allie Colbeth will take another D2.
You got it.
So those can go back. And D3 can go up. All the way to the left.
D3. And there is 10.
10 of these.
So D3, some holly berries. Is that baby's breath there, Darren? The little white ones? Oh, these ones are gone quick. Spurgeon for 2. Carol Clark for 2. Dottie Ragland for 2. That's 6. And there's only 10.
Okay. Spurgeon, Raglan, who's in between there?
Clark.
Good old Carol Clark.
Aguilar for 1. Barb Schultz for 1. Schultz.
One,
Hurst.
2 left. 1 left.
Hurst and Gavigan. Hurst. Got it. And then Gavigan. Not to be confused with Jim. Gaffigan.
D4 has 4.
Yeah, you throw it on there. So D4, this only has 4. I want to go quick. D4.
More baby breath on this one.
Shelley Spurgeon. Beverly Brown. Colbeth and Schultz are the last 2. Spurgeon, Brown, Colbeth, and Schultz. That one went quick. Moving on. D5. You can slide it. Slide it over. $14 of this one. Some geometric snowflakes.
Aren't all snowflakes geometric?
No, not necessarily.
But this one looks like that one. Are they all the same?
No, not in real life. This is not real life. Carol Clark for 2, Peggy Payne for 1. You said 14?
That's a 14.
You got Payne?
You got it.
Robillard with like 4. That's
They're individually.
7 gone. I've got 7 left. So 4. Yeah, just keep in mind, they're all individual. It's not consecutive yardage. I've got Jacqueline Henry for 1. Barb Schultz for 1. Reedy for 2. That brings me to 11. I've got 3 left. Right, Darren?
Yep.
Hulse, Hika, and Gavigan. All right. Moving on. D6.
D6 has 15.
Slide it over there, Nana.
Ooh.
D6. We've got 15 of this. 15. Nice little reindeer, some hot chocolate, little cabin on there. D6, Shelley. So I've got Spurgeon, Carol Clark for 2, Beverly Aguilar, Hurst. So Aguilar, Hurst.
Aguilar for 1.
Yep. Hurst for 1. Hulse for 1.
I'm going to do a second stack for Holtz.
Okay. Jacqueline Henry.
She's getting up there. Jacqueline, we almost have make a second stack for you.
You see these 2 that has got nothing.
Hika.
Hika?
Yeah.
These 2. And you can move that down. You can start another one.
Let's put them down there.
How many more you got? 1 on the table and how many in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
Okay, we've got 7 left. D6. Who wants them? Going once,
I'm just showing how nice it looks up close.
twice.
I can't remember that one,
D6.
you know.
D6.
There's even a picture of Jer on there.
No, that's you. All right, moving on.
All right.
D7 has 4.
All right, there's only 4. This one's going to sell out quick. All right, D7. Jacqueline Henry said she's going to have to get a job at Mole Queen. So.
Come on over.
Dottie Ragland wants 2. Alice Harder and Diane Robinson. Gone. That's sold. All right, moving on to D8. D8.
Sorry, what was the last one? Harder
Robinson.
Robinson.
D8. This one's going to be. There's only 5 of this guy. So D8. Moving on to D8. Just remember, if I don't call your name, you don't get the fabric because I only have a certain amount and it's whoever comments first on my screen, just so you guys remember. So there's a nice little green fabric. I did not get yours because I ran out of fabric before. You were the next person, Jack, unfortunately. All right, D8, how many?
4 or 5.
5. Shelly Spurgeon, Beverly Aguilar, Payne, Robillard, and Henry. Payne, Robillard, and Henry. Payne's here. Robillard. Right next to Robinson. All right, cool. All right.
Henry.
All the way left.
D9 has 5.
D9, there are 5. D9 is 5.
Pretty.
D9. Pull it back towards you just a hair, Darren. All right. D9, there's 5. So I've got Beverly Brown, Diane Robinson, Shelly Spurgeon for 2, and Nancy Hurst. That's gone. Moving on to D10.
D10 has 4.
First.
D10, isn't that the bulldozer in Colorado?
A bulldozer.
Yeah, something like that. D10. There's Darren there, you can see. Got a red nose. Maybe his is brown. Spurgeon, Colbeth, Hulse. How many of those? 4?
There's 4 of them.
Spurgeon, Colbeth, Hulse. One more. Who wants it? Going once. And Reedy.
What was the one?
Hulse. Hulse.
D11's only got 2.
This next one only has 2. Only 2. Who wants it? Spurgeon and Payne. It's gone. D12 has 3.
That's 3.
So this one only has 3. So this one's going to be a bunch of coffee mugs on a nice bright red background. Only have 3. D12. Spurgeon. Colbeth. And Haynes. That's gone. Moving on to 13. D13.
Has 3.
I've got 3 of this guy as well. Let's see what we have. Nice little, kind of the same as that green one we just saw. It's got the kind of rope print on there. That one I've only got 3 of, so that's D13. That D13's upside down. Shelly Spurgeon, Robillard, and Colbeth. That's gone. So D14 also only has 4 or 3. Colbeth and Robillard. You got those? Perfect. All right. D14 only has 3. Nice little snowflakes there on a red background. Dottie wants 2 of 14. And Penny Hulse will take the last one. Moving on to D15. D15.
5.
I've got 5 of these. A few more. All right. So D15, we have 5. That's going to be kind of a green background with some red flowers and pine cones on there. So D15, D15. Who wants that? I've got 5. Spurgeon for 2, Nancy Hurst for 1, and Allie Colbeth will take the last 2.
16 for 8.
Who is the middle person there?
Hurst. All right, D16, we have 8. All right, not as much fighting on this one. So D16, we've got 8. Nice dark green background. So D16, D16. I've got Penny Hulse. All right, so this one's going quick. You said 8?
8.
Okay. Hulse, Hurst. 3 for Claiborne. Brown, Robinson, and Schultz. All right, moving on to D17.
Is that Barbara Schultz?
Yeah.
17, it is 5.
5. D17 is 5, so we've got one of the same prints that we had before, just in a green background. So that's going to be D17. D17. I've only got 5 of them. They're going to go quick. Get your name in there. Spurgeon for 2. Penny Hulse for 1. 2 more. Who wants them? 2 more. 2 more. Can we get 2 more? Going once. Twice. Moving on. All right. D18.
18 has 10.
I've got 10. D18. I've got 10. Nice green blender fabric there for you. Some little light kind of pinwheel leaves hanging out in the background there. 2 for... Oh, this one's going quick. How many do we have?
10.
10. All right. Spurgeon 2. Brown 1. Clark 2. Robinson 2.
Diane Robinson.
Yep. Visser for 1. And then Colbeth for the last 2. And that'll do her. Right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next one's going to be D19. D19.
Who was the last one? Sorry.
We've only got 1.
Who was the last one of this?
Colbeth for the 2. All the way to the left.
Oh, this one was
Only one. Who wants it? Spurgeon. It's gone. All right.
And this one is 3.
So
D20 has 3.
D20 is 3. So
The same
D20,
one?
same print, just in cream. Some little pine trees. D20, D20. I got
that-
Spurgeon.
Is that upside down or is that
All right.
Spurgeon
So
for 1?
yeah, Spurgeon, Colbeth, and Reedy.
All right.
21 has 2.
Sorry, Carol, you were the next one, and I don't have 2 left, unfortunately. Don't have any.
There's only one of this? Oh, 2.
Reedy. Oh, no. Okay. So D21, D21, Spurgeon. It's almost like Spurgeon and Hulse. That one's gone. All right. So D22. Is that the last of that line, Nina?
D22.
Last of the In From the Cold is D22. That's going to be this guy.
4.
There's 4 of them. It's a cream Cream background with some yellow and blue and gray snowflakes on there. Darren thought these were stars. No, you didn't. All right, there's only 4, so we're starting with 22. Carol Clark gets 2. Penny Hulse gets 1, and Robillard gets 1. Hulse and Robillard. Right there, Darren. Right there. Yep. Bingo.
Bingo.
All right, moving on to the next line. This one's going to be called Feels Like Home.
This
25.
one's going to be gone. There's 25 of them. I'm glad there is because this one is.
This one's going to sell out quick.
Check that out.
All right, E1. We're moving on to the E's. Look, you've got already pre-made quilt blocks. All you have to do is just quilt them out.
That's my type of quilting.
What's that, a log cabin?
That's a window pane. No, I
Window
don't know
pane?
what.
I think it's a log cabin.
Somebody help us.
Oh, this is going quick. How many do we have? 25?
25.
All right. Spurgeon for 3. Swearingen. Stern.
Tony Stern.
No.
Jenny.
Gene Stern.
Gene.
That's 5. 20 more. Brown for 1.
How many does Carol Clark want?
2.
Does she?
Yeah. Colbeth gets 3. So that's 11. Hurst gets 1, makes 12.
This would be a good one to put on the
Hurst.
one for Hurst.
Souter.
Put this on the long arm.
Oh, yeah. Souter. Robinson for 2. Henry for 1. Robillard for 4. Hernandez for 1.
Yay, Angie. Let's see. There's 4 left.
Barb Hughes for 1. It's a pineapple block, so we're both idiots.
What are we doing in this business?
All right, Veronica Reese. That's the first time I've heard that name. Do you have a?
Yep.
Is there one?
She's got something else.
Oh, there's okay. Francis Wynn.
Yep.
And then Beverly Brown. I think I already have you down for 1, but I only have 1.
No.
No?
Yeah, there
Brown?
is.
Do you want 2 instead of 3? Because I see you put down for a third, but can I give you just 2, Beverly? Just leave it up there for now. All right, moving on. E2.
E2. S2.
What's this line called?
Feels like home.
It's like home.
Feels like home.
Yeah,
Only 2 of
Beverly Brown's fine with that. So this is E2. How many?
2.
We only got 2. Spurgeon.
Might as well, Shelly.
Jesus. And Spurgeon. Penny, you're the next one in line, but I only have 2 total. Or I only have 1 for you.
Who's that? We're going to continue till we were finished here.
What is the?
Or we just
Are we
waiting?
waiting
Okay,
for the
Penny
other-
Hulse.
Penny Hulse. Penny got it.
Yeah, Siobhan, just get your own.
Make a peanut butter sandwich.
Let's see. E3.
E3. How many we got?
3.
3.
3. E3. How many you guys want? See if someone wants all 3 right off the bat. Almost. Spurgeon for 2. Penny, I'm sorry, she beat you. Do you want 1?
What's Penny's last name again?
Hulse.
I'll just
Yeah,
put it there.
1's fine. All right, moving on. E4.
E4 has 4.
Only 4 of this. Who wants all 4? E4, E4.
Pretty design.
Oh, that one quick. Carol Clark for 2. Hulse and Colbeth. Hulse and Colbeth.
E5 is 4.
How many?
E5 is 4.
E5, we've got 4. So, E5. Who wants E5? E5.
Only 4.
All right, we've only got 4. So, Hulse, Spurgeon, Hughes, and Brown. Hulse, Spurgeon, Hughes, and Brown.
E6 has got 6.
Hulse, Spurgeon.
This next one, we've got 6, so we're getting a little bit more.
Who was the third one there?
Hulse.
Spurgeon.
So, Hulse,
Hughes, Brown.
Spurgeon, Hughes, Brown.
Hughes.
Barb Hughes.
Barb Hughes. Here we go.
All right,
Look at how
E6.
pretty that
Who
is.
wants it? How many? You said 6?
6.
Yep.
All right. Spurgeon for 2. Hulse for 1. Payne for 1. That's Payne there. All right, I got 2 more.
Hulse for 2? 1.
1. And then Hurst and Laura Robillard. Do you want just 1? I can give you 1. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next. Oh wait, no, you wanted E5. I don't have E5. Wayne Souter.
Kathleen.
Or Kathleen Souter. All right. Moving on.
Okay, E7 has 7.
E7. Penny Hulse would like 2. Sheila Anderson 1. Got 4 left. So Anderson, Harder, Souter, one, two, three, 4, 5. And then Robillard gets the last 2.
You pull that one up, please. I got Harder.
So Hulse, Harder, Anderson, Souter, Kathleen Souter. And then Robillard gets the last 2.
Thank you, Mama.
All right, moving on to
E8 has 9.
E8. We've got 9 of these guys. 9. Spurgeon. Hulse for 2. Wayne for 1. Or Souter. Souter gets 1. Robinson, Hernandez, and Anderson. Hernandez and Anderson.
There's 2 left.
And 2 for Tony Stevens. That worked out. All right, moving on to E9.
5.
We've only got 5. So if you think you want it, you better comment already. E9. I've got 5 of them. Wow, that one's cool. It's a bunch of doors. Look at that. Oh, wow, that one went quick. Hulse for 2, Souter for 1, Stern for 1, and Hughes for 1. That'll do her.
Kathleen Souter.
And Stern. Stern and Hughes.
Jean.
Barbara Hughes gets the last one. That'll do her. E10.
E10 is 10.
I've got 10. All right. They're flying off the shelf now. There's nothing stopping these ones from going back on the shelf. Who wants this one? Look at that. Hold that one up close. That one's beautiful. Look at that thing.
Wait, you should get some, Joe.
I should?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame I don't sew.
Mrs. She's supposed to.
No, she does not. All right, so this one's E10. E10, who wants it? Hulse, Souter. Only got 10 of them. Payne and Spurgeon. That leaves me with 6. Payne, Spurgeon. And then Robillard, Colbeth. Leaves me with 4. Jacqueline Henry. I've got 3 left. Who wants them? 3 left. Who wants them? Come on. Come on. Sheila Anderson. And 2 more. Who wants the last 2? Darren's crying. Spurgeon wants 1 more, and Comfort would like 1. All right,
You
that
got
does
it.
that. So E12 is the next one. E12 is the next one.
11.
Or sorry, E11. I don't know how to count. E11.
Oh, that's fine.
Get your counts out. There's only 5. Oh, look at that one. It's the same but different.
It's the difference is the color.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, E11. E11. 2 for Spurgeon. 1 for Hulse. There's only 5.
Yeah.
Got 2 more. Souter and Robillard. That'll do her. Moving on to
E12, 5.
E12. We've got 5 left. E12. E12. Got Beverly Brown. Spurgeon. Stern. There's only 5.
Right.
So Brown, Spurgeon, Stern, Visser, and Penny. I only have 1 more if you want it. Otherwise, I'll move on. You're next in line, so I'll give you first right.
Who is it?
Penny Hulse. Okay, she'll take it. All right, moving on to E13.
13 has 5.
I've only got 5. This one's going to go quick. Look at that. Would you just look at it?
Just look at that. That's my mom's favorite guy on the internet.
At Bassmaster. All right, 2 for Shelley. Wow, how many are there?
5. Uh-oh.
Brown, Hulse, and Rochelle.
I need to fix that. Brown. Beverly Brown. We have 2 Browns.
Beverly Brown.
And Hulse.
Wow.
And the last one?
Gutierrez. I'll just put a stack here.
Cleaner.
All right.
14 is 5.
E14, we've got 5. E14, there's only 5.
Just so you guys know, our shelves are about to break.
This is actually a good idea.
So you can stand or
Yeah.
sit. Did you guys like our intro where the computer was blocking us? That's thanks to Horn of America sewing cabinet.
All right, so E14, starting off with Spurgeon.
1.
Yep. Colbeth. 2 for Hulse. Mary Reedy, I can give you 1. We only have 5 total, so I can give you 1.
2 for Stern?
No. What?
Who'd you say? It's
You're
2.
making up words.
2 for
So Colbeth, and then Hulse gets 2. Mary Reedy, I can give you 1. Okay, she'll take it. 1 for Reedy.
And 15 is 5.
All right, E15. I've got 5 of them. Pull it back towards your hair, Darren. There you go. I have a banner across.
Oh,
When you push it down just that far, it gets covered.
is this not
That's
showing?
the ruler's gone. Yeah, it's not on there. That's not on there either. Just put it on the fabric. There you go. All right, so this is E15, and we've only got 5 of them. Starting off with Shelly Spurgeon, Peggy Payne, 2 for Hulse, and 1 for Robillard. That'll do her. I'm going to plug my mic in. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. If not, I'll take it back out because it's about to die. Can you guys still hear me? I can't. I can't. You grab that. Oh, it's down here.
You don't mind?
No, yours is almost good too. So you leave yours on. I'm going to grab the plug-in microphone. All right.
On E16,
Just let them know I'm going to give the microphone.
Jer's grabbing a different mic real quick.
We have 9.
We have 9 of these babies. So go ahead and comment. I just can't see until Jer's done making noise. We got a plug-in mic that doesn't need batteries coming to you. E16 is shown on the screen. So E16, Jer's almost there. Just setting the microphone.
Here's
All right.
9.
Let's see if that's. You guys can hear me, right? All right, perfect. All right, so E16,
There's 9.
there's 9. Beverly Brown, Swearingen, Spurgeon. Swearingen.
Oh.
That she got one too.
Thank you.
2 for Hulse. 1 for Anderson. 1 for Souter. 1 for Payne and 1 for Reedy. That'll do that one.
There's 1 more.
Yeah, it goes to Payne.
And this is the last one of that group.
All right, last one of the Feels Like Home collection. This one
There's
is,
9.
there's 9 of this one. So this one's going to be E17. E17. How many? 9? Spurgeon for 2. Colbeth. Hulse for 2. Four more. So Hurst, Gutierrez, and Clark for 2. Hurst, Gutierrez, and Clark for 2. That'll do that.
Hulse wanted 2, right? Yep.
Hulse was 2. Hulse, Hurst, Gutierrez, Clark. Colbeth, and Spurgeon. All right, moving on to the last, but not least, group. This one's going to go quick. There's only a dozen, maybe 2 dozen.
Oh, there's only 1 of them.
This one only has 1. What letter is the precursor?
F,
F.
as in friend.
F as in my favorite 4-letter word.
Friend.
Flop.
What?
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 No.
Nana's here, Jer. Stop it.
Oh, Nana taught me that word.
Oh.
F1, Spurgeon took it. All right. Moving on to F2.
F2's got 5.
Got 5 of F2. F2, I have 5. Pull it back. There you go. F2, I've got 5. Who wants F2? Spurgeon for 2.
Come on, Penny.
Okay, so how many we have? 5?
5. There's 3 left.
So you got 2 to Spurgeon,
Yep.
Massey, Hernandez, Joyce. I can give you 1. Oh yeah, you only wanted 1. Okay, and Klinkert.
What's the last one?
Klinkert. All right, moving on to F3.
F3 has 4.
I've only got 4. It's gonna go real quick. Real quick. You better pre-fire your answers. Jerry, we will call you with your total, and then you can let them know that your billing is different. But yeah, we'll call you with your totals here in a little bit and get your card info from you.
Still looking for
Which one are you looking for, Dan?
Thinker.
Joyce Klinkert, Klinkert.
The end over there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. So how many do we have of this one?
3.
4.
4.
Sorry.
2 to Spurgeon, 1 to Payne, and 1 to Colbeth.
Okay.
All right.
F4 has got 9.
F4, we've got 9. F4, we've got 9. All right. They're going quick. 2 to Robillard, 1 to Aguilar.
1 to Aguilar.
Hernandez, Spurgeon, Harder. Three more. Okay, we're back. Visser, Wynn, and Stevens.
F5 has got 5.
Tony Stevens.
Yep. Good. All right, F5, we've only got 5 of. All right. F5.
It'll help if I have it right set up.
Payne, Spurgeon for 2. Weirth. Stevens. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's only 1
5.
left. Oh no, that might be it.
That's it. Payne, Weirth,
Stevens.
Spurgeon, Stevens. That'll do. All right, moving on to F6. F6, we've got
We got 8.
8.
That was Tony Stevens again.
Yeah.
8 of these babies.
F6, we've got 8. Some more what? Like kind of like peppermint candy, don't
Yeah,
they?
look like a candy.
A little bit.
Little pinwheel action.
2 to Spurgeon. 1 to Barb Schultz. 1 to Peggy Payne.
1 to Barb Schultz.
Do we have a Kendall?
Penny Payne. Yep, Shirley Kendall.
Yeah. And how many are there?
3 left.
You got Spurgeon, Schultz, Kendall, and Payne.
Yes.
All right. 3 left. Who wants them? 3 left. Who wants them?
Anybody? Is
Stevens.
that another one?
Yeah, Tony Stevens wants one. And Alice Harder. One
Let's
more.
go.
One more. Who wants it? You get the one right there on the screen. It said Showtime. It's actually a celebrity fabric.
Yeah, if you want, we'll autograph it.
Darren might.
Nana might.
Might.
Going? Anybody? Last one?
Last one. Don't make it go back on the shelf. It's going to get cold and lonely. Sarah McLaughlin song is going to play.
Huh?
In the arms of an angel.
Okay.
No one? Dang.
F7 is 4.
All right. F7, we've got 4 of them. Ooh, look at those. I've only got 4. Carol Clark with like 2. I've only got 2 left. So Penny Hulse and Allie Colbeth.
We're getting down to the bottom.
Nana, that last one, the one that we had 1 left over, that goes to Hulse too.
Okay, F8 is 6.
The one F6.
Yeah, F6, Nana. Nana. F6 goes to Hulse.
Also,
How many of this?
there is 6.
All right, F8. I've got 6. Pull that back away from the camera.
Okay.
So Colbeth, Spurgeon for 2. I've got 3 more. Who wants them?
Yep. Okay, who is it now? Sorry. Colbeth?
Colbeth for 1, Spurgeon for 2, Schultz for 1.
Colbeth for 1. Hurst? Did you say Hurst? I got Hulse. I got Colbeth.
I didn't even say Hulse, but
Oh, no,
There's Hulse.
sorry. Spurgeon and Colbeth.
okay. Schultz and Hulse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then last one is Kendall, F8.
Who was the other one? Sorry.
Schultz, Barbara Schultz. And then last one's Kendall. There on the. All right, moving on to
Kendall?
F9, 4.
F9. By your left.
Oh, yeah.
F9. I couldn't even begin to tell you what this pattern is, but it is on a very nice kind of hunter green background. It's some white dots, whatever that is.
I think that's the right direction.
Yeah, F9. F9. And how many do we have?
4.
We've got 4 of them. So we've got 2 to Robillard, 1 to Spurgeon. They're snowballs, says Clay. That would make sense, being that it's a Christmas print.
1 to Robillard?
2.
1 left.
1 left. Who wants the last snowballs? Going once,
Anybody? Anybody?
twice. F9. She's out of here.
Ooh, more snowballs.
F10.
Tony Stevens will take that.
Okay.
Here, I'll take that one, Anna. All right, F10. Nana, pull that fabric back towards the door. There you go. All right, F10. How many?
8.
We've got 8 F10s.
I should probably do the same thing. If that's okay. What's up right?
All right, F10. Shelly Spurgeon for 2. Shirley Kendall for 1. How many more?
What was it, Kendall?
Yeah, Kendall. Jerry Murrell, Mirl.
Was that Geraldine Merle?
Mm-hmm.
There is 3, 4 left.
4 left. Who wants them? 4 left. Who wants them? Going once. Twice. F10. F10. I've got 4 left. Who wants them?
Look how pretty that is.
It is pretty dainty.
All right. Moving on to the next.
Alrighty.
F11 has 4.
F11. F11. We've got 4. Just remember, these are only $6.50 a yard. Normally $10.95, so you're saving over 40%. So this one's the same print. F10. Nana, can I have 2 of them and put those on Barb Schultz? 2 of those, Barb Schultz.
Without the number.
How many of the red?
4.
Okay, they're all gone. Mary Reedy, I can do 1 for you. So I've got Peggy Payne, Beverly Aguilar, Shelly Spurgeon, and Mary Reedy if she wants one. Otherwise, I'll move on.
I got Aguilar, and I got Spurgeon. Was it Payne?
Payne, Aguilar, Spurgeon, and Reedy. Mary, you good for one? Yeah, she's good for one. Last one's Reedy. REID. All right,
Okay.
moving on to F12.
The last one
The last but not least,
is 13. Please.
13. Hopefully we can get rid of the last one. We'll move back to the panels just so you guys can revisit those again, but we'll move back. Hi, I'm Jer. All right. F12. Do you think we can get rid of all of them? Let's get rid of all of them. It's your last chance to buy the fabric apart from the panels.
13.
We've got 13 of them. Starting with Colbeth, Hernandez. And you said how much for Jer?
$4.
$4. So you got Colbeth, Hernandez, 3 for Spurgeon, 1 for Diane Robinson, Joyce Klinkert, Annette Haynes. Oh, Colbeth wanted 2. Colbeth's all the way to the left. And then how many more you got?
I got Klinkert. Let's see, 4 or 5.
Okay, so Haynes, you already got? By your right. By your right foot there.
On the ground. No. Oh,
And then 2 for Tony Stevens. Here.
Tony. 2 left.
Swearingen and Albin. That is it. Swearingen, Albin up top. All right. Wow. Annette, I'll take care of it. I'll find your purchase. So I'm not too worried about it. As long as you got it. So Darren, come back over here. You want to pick up those panels real quick and see if someone wants them?
Are you sure nobody wants this one?
Am I sure? Let's see. Comment C17. I've got 2 of those left. C17, we've got 2.
I thought it
Anyone
was
want that?
so bright that it surprised it's over there.
C17. Anyone want those? All right, moving on.
Okay.
Allie Colbeth will take it. You want both? Okay. Allie Colbeth and Peggy Payne.
Yeah, back order.
Payne and then the other end. That takes that.
Want to try more?
Does anyone want us to go back through some of the ones that we still have left in stock, or do you want to be over and done with? It's up to you guys.
There's only like,
There's a dozen.
it'd be like this if anybody wanted this one after the fact.
Okay. They want to go back through it. Okay. So that one is the white farmhouses and barns on, or the tan on cream. Do it. All right. So that's B8. Comment B8. I want to see what's left. Joyce Klinkert, Shelly Spurgeon,
Klinkert.
Allie Colbeth. Linda Perry.
Linda Perry. So that's good for that one.
I don't know how many more you got.
Lot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Annette Haynes,
7, 8. We have 8 left.
Barb Schultz,
Barbara. The wonderful Barbara.
how many you got?
5, 6.
6 left. Anyone else? For B8, last time. Otherwise, it's just going to get cut up into remnants. Going once? Twice?
Okay.
Gone forever. Aaron Hernandez.
Aren't these the same?
There was 2, yeah.
Okay.
They had two things.
Allie Colbeth said she'll take it. You want the rest of it, Allie? All 6 yards? Is that what I hear? Penny Hulse would like 1. So give Penny 1 of those. And then there's about 5 yards left.
Colbeth already has.
She wants all of it.
Okay.
All right. So this one looks like we only have this one looks like we only have all of them.
No, we had 2 stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
So we'll just call it A2.
This one's A2. How many? Can you get a count?
It was 35 here.
Jesus.
Right,
No, there's not 30.
39.
2, 3, 4.
21.
It's 25.
25. All right. Penny Hulse will take 2. Colbeth will take 1.
What was the other one?
Hulse. Wherever
2.
Hulse is at.
2 for holes.
Spurgeon will take 2.
Okay. 2 for Spurgeon.
2 for Spurgeon. All right. And then we've got 1 for Kendall, 1 for Hernandez. 3 for Robillard. Reedy will take 2. Sheila Anderson for 2. We've got about 10 or so yards left. Anyone else?
Come on, Carol.
9.
Carol
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Carol Clark will take all 9.
Okay.
All right, moving on. So
That bright Christmas one, I think, with the white background.
yeah, do that guy.
This one is C10.
We've only got 5 of those left. So C10. C10, 1 0. C10. C10.
That'd be cool. Pillow.
We've got 5 of those guys left
Make a pillow.
to sleep. C10, anyone? Going once? Twice? She's out of here.
There was only 2 left of A5.
So
If anybody wanted
A5.
another.
Anyone want that? Kind of a coffee-ish background. Not loving that one. No worries.
A5.
Angie Hernandez will take 1. And Shelly will take the other. All right, A5's gone. Nana, what do you got?
9.
Music notes.
Yeah, I'm surprised this one didn't sell out before. Because
Like a song.
So this one's A9. A9. Away in a Manger. We've got 2 of them.
yeah, that's all.
Okay, there's only 2. Who wants them? A9. A9. Going once. All right, they're gone. Allie Colbeth and Diane Shaftsma.
Alrighty. Get that folded up nicer.
G2. I've only got one of those left, it looks like. G2. Who wants that guy?
Got little turtles on it.
No, not quite. Those are fish.
Fish.
G2. Darren's dyslexic. Let's see. I've got Barb Hughes.
Barb Hughes gets that.
Nana, what you got? G11.
11. It's really pretty.
I like that. G11. I just love it so much.
You could blend it.
Nana said it'd be a great blender.
Yep.
Like the ninja
She's got
margarita.
margaritas on the mind.
Yeah, she's all right. We've got Shelly Spurgeon, Barb Hughes. Only got 3 left. Who wants the last 3? Diane Shaftsma. 2 left. Who wants them? Sheila Anderson. Who wants the very last one? One more? One more?
You can do it.
Going once.
Okay.
Going twice. She gone.
There's that one.
Allie Colbeth.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Last few. We'll end it here in a minute. All right. What's this next one? Slide her on over.
D2.
We got 2 of them.
There's 2.
2. Some coffee mugs,
There's teapots, cups,
teapots, Nana says.
different types of cups.
And they're all really hot. See this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're burning yourself?
Hot cocoa.
No, it's a print.
Oh, you haven't, it's not that hot?
No, it's not that.
It's not hot off the presses?
There's only 2 of these babies, and it's D2.
Only 2. D2. Who wants it? D2. Pull it back. The
Oh, yeah.
label's cut off. There you go. Going once. Going twice. She out of here.
She outie. Okay.
All right, they're gone. Robillard and Spurgeon. It was D2. It's gone now. We only have 2.
Those are very lovely. Okay.
This is A1.
This was the very first one we showed, so I'm sure a lot of you wanted it.
A1.
It passed.
A1.
We were just getting warmed up. Remember back when we were doing A1
That was
hours ago?
like a quarter of the day ago.
Sledding and gingerbread.
All right, we've got Angie Hernandez, Barbara Weirth, Penny Hulse.
And G. Barbara.
Got about a dozen left, so who wants them?
Penny holes.
Penny Hulse, Barbara, and Angie. A1, what's left? How many?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10.
10 plus your 2.
11, 12.
So there's 12. Mary. 11, Alice Harder. Jacqueline Henry wants to know if she got an A1.
Before?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It'd be at the bottom of her stack.
Nope.
Okay, 3 of them for Mary Reedy.
How many for Jacqueline?
1.
One's 3.
3 for Mary Reedy.
All right.
Shelly said, I had a lot more money when we started.
7.
All right. That'll do her. Anyone else? Once? Twice? She gone. All right. I'll just cut it there. Keep going.
I think we've gone through everything twice.
Yeah, let's end her there. We had a good run.
Thank you guys. That was awesome.
Nana, will you put 1 on Robillard?
Robillard.
It's the 4th one in. Right there.
Our shelves are
No, it's
pretty
right,
full.
right there on the shelf. down.
Right
There, to the left.
Left one.
Robinson.
Robillard, right there.
Robin.
Yeah, we'll give you a call with an invoice. That'll be one of the girls up front, my mom or Debbie.
So right now, I guess Jared's going to count them up, suspend the order in our system, and then they'll call you. If you're wanting it shipped, we'll ship it to you. There's no charge on that because you already prepaid for that. But not only did you prepay for that, but we're going to put 4 of the, they're $7.50 a piece, but you get 4 of them for joining us today. Even if you didn't buy anything, you still get the gift. We'll mail it out. Kind of covers the cost of entry fee, right?
Yeah.
And
Anything else?
I think we have some big news coming up here shortly that we're going to announce. We just can't say anything right now. It'll be announced probably in a week or so. What else? And it's big news. Big news. There's a couple of things actually that we got in the works. We'll tell you about our happy hour coming up soon, how to get that involved with that. Jared's new hat with his labels from, is that perfect? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. That's perfect. Jared's new hat. You know what?
These are the Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders hat. This was a gift to my dad.
Yeah, Shelly, bring them in. We do services anytime Monday through Saturday between 10 and 5.
And
So
we're
just
pretty
check it
caught
out.
up right now because of summertime.
Yeah, we're
So
about a week and a half to 2 weeks or so.
our services, the turnaround will be fast.
We're always the fastest in the valley,
Yes. What else?
most reputable.
And just know that you all, whoever signed up for this, you're automatically entered for our next one. Shipping will be covered if you're out of state. We'll still give out some sort of a gift. It may be the same one, but never hurts to have too much cotton quilting thread.
Yep.
Papa, come over here. No.
You guys can see him here. So,
Oh yeah, Papa's on the shirt.
all righty. Well, we're gonna end it there so I can get to counting. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a
There's a
whole
whole
lot
lot.
to count.
There's
So,
a whole lot of counting to do.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye bye.